Welcome back, everyone, to the Drink and Drum podcast, the podcast with all the vibes. I am one of three hosts. My name is Timon Nicholas, aka Mr. Terrible.
Signing in, Jaron Tomlinson, the young sheller, aka Pineapple Badman in the building. Wagwan.
And it's your boy, Everon Williams, aka Big Easy. You don't know what going.
This is the unapologetic podcast with really good intentions. The socials, them located there at the bottom of this podcast right there. So make sure you hit us up and tell us what going on. Now, but this week, sometime, well, I shouldn't say this week, it was last week. I was talking to my old man, and we're talking about, I think my mom really started a conversation and then just passed the phone to my dad. So yeah. She said something about when I should pray. I said, I don't know, can't tell what I. She's like, you don't pray. I was like, well, I give thanks with my eyes open while I'm on the road. But like, pray.
But don't that hurt though?
No.
You know she did not. She go behind Teddy and she, you know what, Timon, you behind that.
And then she set me up.
Yeah, that was a setup. Like I felt like that was a setup. Like that was personal.
She had you on speaker, then she just hand the phone over to Teddy. Yo, now hey, your mother.
Yeah, so then me and my dad started talking. And then I was telling him, like, yo, it's weird because, like, if you think about it, God wasn't as perfect as we thought he was, you know. Like, in terms of him being a sinful man, even though he was born in sin and stuff, like, he lived a life godly, but, like, I'm pretty sure some girl tried to put some pussy in Jesus back at least 2 times.
And he looked back.
You check? And I was like, nah. Like, honestly, I feel like Jesus was like, oh, here, he's just like tongue kissing these girls in Jerusalem. And then he's just like, I can't take it too far, girl. I got to keep his virginity locked up.
Yo.
Nah, I think so. So
this is a conversation him and the old man.
It wasn't this detail, but
Lord, look how we take your last away.
Look. Got to the point to the bed. You done seduced her so much. God, I can't take your pants now. I can't do it. I can't make this one move. I can't do it.
My dad watching me. I can't do this.
Yep, God's watching me.
I love you, Trina, but it's not the time.
It's not the time. You check?
And then you pull the pants right back up. Go on, girl. You thought you was gonna get something.
So when I told him that I don't think God is as perfect as we think he is, he's just like, what do you mean? So I'm just like, think about it. God was real disrespectful to his old lady, you know, right? And he's like, I don't get it, right? So I was like, remember that one time when Jesus' mother was at the party and she was like, hey, son, how about you go get the some wine, you know? And he's just like, yeah, woman, it is not yet my time. I was like, my mother would have beat my ass. So go get I have to go get the wine.
You know,
this man funny? Talking to her hard. So go ahead.
In the Bible, it says, honor thy father, honor thy mother.
That's what I was telling him. So I was like, how this man just dropping rules and then go talk to his mother this hard? So he just like, wait, society back then was different. So those was in the bounds of the society back then. So I was saying, so basically the Bible is applicable based on the society that we in, right? He's like, well, kind of, but not really, right? So I'm trying to say, like, how can things be outdated but still dated? Like,
so you telling me, hold on.
That's like Tim's.
You telling me the voice of reason, Ted Zilla, you was arguing with him about the Bible.
And he was listening.
And you had him back it up.
Yeah, listening.
You put my boy in the corner of the dog. That's rough. That's rough, man. I need to go comfort him, man.
I'm gonna go pray.
I'm gonna go Antigua and go get that a hug.
The only way to make it right is to pray for him, man. That's the only way to make it right. It's 2021.
So we were really going in and talking about it and stuff, right? And afterwards we start talking about like atheists and right and wrong, and you know, and I was saying, despite all the rules that God puts in the Bible, if it depends on society and so, like, it would make sense that some of the things weren't really rules. It was just like warnings. It's like he gave us the 10 commandments. He's just like, yeah, don't kill, dog. But then the other stuff where it's like health, I feel like he was just telling people to take care of the temple. Like, don't eat pork, don't eat these stuff. Because like back in the day, who the hell washing their fish with vinegar or chicken with vinegar or doing whatever with vinegar? they didn't have the level of knowledge to, prepare and curate food. So
You're
God,
right.
with his knowledge, was just telling, hey, you don't know what kind of bacteria in here. Y'all not there yet. Don't eat this pork. Don't just dry it to eat it later. That's not how. It's still dirty. So I feel like at the time he was telling his people, yo, if y'all want to be on the safe side, just eat these foods and not those.
But have you ever thought about it like this? Like, say, because
Hold
rules and
on,
stuff.
hold on, Al.
Yeah.
Hold on. So, Timon,
Mhm.
you're saying that you think that you can eat pork now.
Oh no, I don't care nothing for unclean food. I just don't have a
So why did you just? Why did you? Okay, never mind.
Like,
Go
I
ahead.
just,
pause
I
right
just
there.
brought
Right?
it. I just brought it up. I just brought it up to see what you was gonna say about it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm,
I meant
Because like
pork
if,
is
if I'm
like
gonna if I'm gonna bring a strong case against Tedzilla, I have to come strong. I have to find holes even though no holes there.
little loopholes, little
Right?
like yeah.
Tedzilla looking at you like you lost your way.
No. I just out of curiosity because he know I'm just playing around, and he's like, "Why are you criticizing the Bible so much?" I'm just like, "Cause y'all never really gave me a chance at church." So
Yeah, he was not gonna get that chance
yeah,
in church. He was
no,
never gonna
no,
get that.
because like if you bring up something in church and just like, but wait, that don't make sense. How come this man Peter, one of Jesus' thugs?
You're a
Look,
heathen.
listen to it. God went to say, yeah, dog, I'm gonna touch the streets right now, and I'm gonna went down to the water side and saw some men and say, hey, you're part of my crew right now. Then I was like, who this man? And then God's like, yo, bet this. Throw y'all nets over here and y'all catch beer fish. The man's here for weeks now, not getting no fish. They finally listen to this weird man and catch all the fish. They're like, Tal, this man got tricks, And now they're trying to leech whatever knowledge that God have so they can up their fishing game. But then after they start rolling with this man, they're like, yo, Jesus kind of sick. Imagine Peter always strapped with a sword and always cussing. So just imagine Jesus already saying, Mary, I know you're a hoe, but like you just need to calm down. And then Peter
That's
about to say,
crazy.
she's a fucking hoe dog. Just shank she. Peter was really that guy. Right? So just imagine God walking with these dudes. God is
Why you picture Pete as a murderer?
First off, when the armed soldiers then pull up on Peter when Jesus was praying in Mount
Definitely.
Olive, this man went up to the soldier in his face and just walked with his ear. And God was like, yo, and God had to pick up the ear and put it back on.
No, that's not murdering the man.
But definitely,
No. He
all
was
the
really tested.
disciples had a bad past, bro. They all had a bad past.
The man was
Like
rough.
sinning. Yeah, they all sinned before they became holy, like holy people.
I
Before
mean,
they
bro,
had,
if you're born in sin, like everybody sins as soon as they born. So
True.
like it
I get you. Yeah.
like you paint them like this nigga a mobster, bro.
No, but like, okay, just imagine you see some dudes on the block chilling, smoking, talking about fishing, all these kind of stuff. And it's not like if Jesus was out here trying to find all the high class people to chill with, right? He was just out here, like at the young age of 12 or so, this man pull up to like the wise men in the church and start arguing with them, tell them like, yo, all y'all retarded for thinking like this. Like, how y'all big men thinking this way? This is how you're supposed to be doing it. And the man's like, yo, this guy is wise. So Jesus from a young boy was like styling these rich and knowledgeable
old
men.
people,
Yeah. And it was hanging out with the dudes in them on the block. You check? So everybody already like, nah, he's no good. Just because he's good company. Look who he hanging with. So his creds in the street was like high, but to the the knowledgeable people, they were like, nah, he a bum.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see. It's because they look at the person he rolling with. But since he rolling with that person, it's like, oh yeah, we respect you. But when you by yourself, it's like you don't get that same respect.
Yeah.
Because we know you not really him. You only him when you're with him.
Right. So then we started talking about like atheists and stuff, and he's just like, something or the other. Like we went off somewhere, and I was like, whoa, daddy, that's you? Because he was like, if you're not with God, you're of the devil. I'm just like, I don't think it's just two lanes. What about me? what about
what about me?
what about if I decide, I believe a little science, a little Jesus? Like there's no middle ground.
What about my other friends?
Right? There's no middle ground. So then we start going back and forth, and then he pulled his analogy. He's just like, I'm not saying that like is this or that, because I'm like, he's saying that they have a faith in the science but deny God existence, right? And I was just like, well, that's them. right? Because in my head, you can have both together. Because I started talking about all kind of science and other dimensions and science proving this and everything, and we going off and off, right? And then he hit me with this story. He's like, I believe in this whole other world theory, and I was like, okay, this is a twist. And he's saying, so he's saying that in the Bible, there's a story with actually kind of hints or, indicate that there could be more worlds. And I was like, I am listening, Teddy. Right?
I think it hits a couple of times though. That they mention other, because think about it. All right, when they say God created, right? That don't mean he just created just humans, You feel me? It's other species and other things he created.
Yeah.
We just knowledgeable of what the things that are present in front of us. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
we
I
only
get what you mean, man.
about stuff that's here. Not like stuff we don't know about.
Yeah, because when he was saying like the big the scientist community or whatever, like atheists, they believe in the Big Bang. I'm just like, bro, who are we to really say how God did it? Like a second to God could have been like years, millions of years for us. Right? We don't know. So suppose God said, yeah, let there be light, and then there was a big ass explosion. Scientists following the facts. So this is what they know. And then religious people following the scripture, the word, right? So I'm just like, why does it have to be separate? I don't see it. It's just one man starts from the beginning, and the rest of us have
a
bird's eye view.
So it's like two fights, okay? So the fight with religious people about science is that, okay, the points of fact and fiction, and then what is a theory and what is not. So it's only certain things that they can explain to a point, because like every point has like either like you get to a point where it's a fact, and then you get to a point to where like I might not know, I don't know about it yet. You know what I mean?
I get you.
And it seems like they can't ever define it. So then, as far as religious people, we could go to God. So you know what? That was God right there. You feel me? Like, look, we like, okay, if we couldn't explain, like, yeah, that was God right there. We know it was God, and then that was a way for our reasoning of saying it was God.
It's like a big excuse, like, yo, how you break it up? Man, that was God.
Yeah, that was God. That was God. But
it's like, you sure? Because I saw you trip over that stone. Nah, that's God. That's God. Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah, can you refute it though? Can you refute it or like disagree with the fact that when somebody said that was God, you can be like, hey. It's like one of the answers, like, yeah, I could always agree with that. You know what I mean?
So you telling me that you just tripped over because God threw a rock in front of your foot?
Bro. No, I'm not saying that. It's like, okay, in the bigger spectrum, no, that didn't happen. But if you think about a spiritual spectrum, God knew it was gonna happen. God knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean,
he knew you were gonna go down that way.
He knew it was gonna go down that way. Like I know a big homie up there just looking down on us.
Like, I'm saying like stupid.
Like, look at these idiots, bro. Like, bro, from time like Son said, like y'all have free will. That's where he messed up. Cause like, I'm like, yo, tell me, I don't even want to talk anymore about this. Cause
bro,
I feel like I'm digging myself in a bad spiritual hole. Like, if I keep saying what I want to say.
You have to say it, man. You have to question everything, because it's not like God wants you to just follow blindly.
It's not even questioning it, bro. It's not even questioning it. Because like I don't question my religion, I don't question my faith. Like,
bro, then you're doing it wrong. You need to question.
I know bro. I know I'm gonna be forgiven, like for the shit that I do, right? And like I try my best to be the best person that I can be, but I indulge in some things that I do,
that you feel like you can't come back.
I do. No, I don't feel like I can't come back, because like if I want to stop doing anything I want to, I can do it, bro. Like, bro, like yeah, but like the shit that the things that I find funny and entertaining and shit, bro, it's not really the best thing.
It's not God.
Like like bro, I have a kind of dark sense of humor, bro. Like shit should be killing me, bro. So it's like, I just don't know what to say. I feel like if I just keep talking about it, I'm gonna just dig myself in the.
But but if you think about it, right, and that goes back to Peter and all the stories, right? they were just like us. You feel me?
But that's just a
No
regular
lie,
person.
they were just like us. They were.
But that's just a regular person, bro. Like Tim, I'm talking about like homie, like a part of the mafia. Like he about to smoke you, bro. Like you say some stupid shit, this nigga about to take your head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Peter was that guy. He had
yeah,
the temper.
He was.
Timon, you paint this thing as a savage, bro.
Bro, it's 12 niggas Jesus rolling with deep
12
now.
disciples. 12 disciples, bro.
And that
and each
Peter,
of them had their own.
You know, that's
name,
really a little gang right there.
It is.
Yeah.
And Peter was like right over Jesus' shoulders, ready to go off. I bet Thomas was like, "Yo, calm down, Peter. Calm down."
But the thing was, it's like he didn't even like. It wasn't a force. It was like his aura.
So you saying Peter was a nigga that break the bottle?
Yes.
That's how the fights really started. That's how every fight that I've been in, dog. Like in like a big fight. Where
you hear
like
a
it's a
bottle
group,
breaking?
like it's a group of people. There's always somebody, like the person that always starts it. They break the bottle and they hit somebody with the bottle. They try to stab some.
I know it.
I got you.
That was you chuckling in the background, bro.
Yeah, that was me.
I paused for a second, bro. I was like, yo, hold on, what?
Nah. But like
when
real
you think
talk
about
stuff,
a big fight like that, that's funny, bro. The bottle breaking.
Like the God of the Old Testament was like really active in like humanity's like existence, because he was really talking to people since Adam and Eve, right? And he was really trying to communicate. And then he was like, "Hey guys, how about you not do that?" And they was just like, "Shut up." And the guy's like, "Well, salt, you know."
True.
And then like later on, after he came down and died for us, he's just like, "You know what? I came down here and died. I'm washing my hands here. I'm gonna just watch. I'm gonna sit down and watch."
Was Peter Paul the New Testament, right? That was part of the New Testament, right?
Yeah.
But why was he turning niggas to salt?
Oh, because they hadn't.
But why salt?
Yeah, that's a good point. Why salt? Oh, because I think it was more of a God was hard, dog. So what happened was he turned them into salt because salt is so flavorful. But he know that because this is a city and a well-traveled path, some of people just trample upon this salt until he loses its taste. So he didn't even like, he wanted everybody to know this is a salt garden, a salt pond, and the salt don't even make sense because you have no taste. But man's like, yeah, everybody just walk up and on y'all gonna be nothing.
Just like turning them into rain droplets and they have people walk over them, dust off their foot, and then they just evaporate into nothing.
That's crazy.
That's even like that would have been even worse punishment.
Nah, but if they evaporate, then you know, there's nothing to talk about.
Jerron, don't give him no ideas. Because at this point in time, that would be crazy. If I see some raindrops outside, I'm staying in the crib. I'm not going outside, bro.
But real talk though. So the whole thing about worlds where the conversation went from was he was talking about Job, right?
Oh yeah, Job. Yeah, I know the story.
So he was telling me that what he saying? He said Job. No, God was talking with the devil, and
had a bet, like an agreement, little.
Yeah, but the thing happened. Okay, let me tell the whole story. So
I know this story.
There's this godly man, right?
So one of the stories I remember.
And he was really like, a faithful servant to God, like almost as good as Moses. I guess he was better than Moses because okay. You ever see those annoying religious people who just like everything is God, and they try to please you? So he's one of those dudes, right? And the devil is just like, yo, God, I don't know. I was walking around earth and I just realized that this man has like everything.
He really loves you too,
I bet he only like you because you give him all these riches. Like if you took that shit away,
family,
I bet he won't love you. He'll curse you out. And so God's like, you want to bet? So God took everything away from Job. And this is me. First off, God, why you listening to Satan taunts? Like you don't have nothing to prove.
This nigga, like, bro, he knows.
Oh, he went through the most.
He knows everything. He just wanted to prove a point.
Yeah, but
you're right.
What the dude went through? Oh my God, bro.
Because it's not like if the devil, it's not like if the devil knows the end result, right?
Bro,
so God just
they killed his son. They killed his son. He's like, yeah, I bet he'll denounce you now. He took away his son and still believes. Took away his wife because the wife was like, oh, how you pray to a God that keeps doing this to you, So she's talking down on God. She
Yeah,
left.
but the thing is though, Al, I had to go and read after my dad told me about the Job stuff. I went and I read it up during the week, and I saw the part that he was talking about. So it turns out the only way that the Satan and God was having this conversation is like the children of God were having a meeting. Like they come up every now and again and have a discussion, right? So it's like all the Adams from different worlds would come as a representative of their planet and just come and talk. But because Adam and Eve kind of like gave up their position to Satan, now he's the prince of earth, right? So now he was technically allowed to come to this meeting now. So while everybody up there just talking and laughing and eating grapes,
technically, Satan is the ruler of Earth. That's what you're telling me right now.
That's what I'm saying.
So we're supposed to all say "Hail Satan."
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Why would we not?
Because nobody was praising Adam and Eve. Nobody was praising Adam and Eve.
Okay.
So he get the right.
Okay.
You know what it was? Adam and Eve was like supposed to be the poster child for how we should be.
You check their management. They were management.
They know they the box art legend.
Yeah, the devil wanted to be that. The devil always wanted to be that. He thought he was God's second man in. You know what I mean? But he was he supposed to have been an angel, but he really wasn't even doing what the angels supposed to be doing.
Man tried a hostile takeover and lost and take over real estate down here from people. So he was allowed to come to the meetings, right? So while the meeting going on, cause like, Satan just like, yo, I see this youth man on my piece of land, and he here bragging about how you gave him all this stuff and how he love you, and I feel like it's because he gave him all these materialistic things, right? So God was like, bro, I could take it away from this guy, like he's gonna love me still, right? So this is exactly what happened, right? If I was in Job's position, I'd have been cussed because the same day the devil and the man had this conversation, this man run up, yo, boss man Job, right? You not even believe this? But all the cows, fire came down and just burned them up. And the man's like, wait, what? And then another servant running, literally right behind. Hey, I don't know if y'all know this, but the sheep and them that was out there, a bunch of wolves just came and eat them up, right? So this man, they like, wait, what? And then another servant ran in like, yo, all the crops that we just harvested from the fields, a bunch of thieves just came and just took all. So now this man's like, I have nothing, right?
Like everything just falling apart before his eyes.
In the mere hours, dog, everything he had was gone.
Nah, I'd have been tight. Like I would have cussed.
Yeah, so my thought would have been like, yo, this is a setup, and these three men were behind of it because they're the only survivors. They just survived to give me these bad news, right?
To report it, yeah. Like how you reporting all this?
That would not be the first thing that comes to my mind, bro. The first thing that comes to my mind is fuck. I lost everything. Timon, you worried about who took it? Timon, I don't care about who took it. You have to understand that you lost it first. No, you have to really look at this.
And you know what's crazy? I just talked about 2 steps, right? So then there's a third step that people forgot about. The one that is going to be given back. And then that's the step that niggas can't really comprehend.
Remember not, Job don't know nothing about that yet, right?
No.
So now he tripping up, right? And now his wife and them taunting him, his kids and them giving him a hard time. They don't have nothing. I showed the tax collector coming around like in the next 2 weeks. This man panicking and he don't understand why this is happening to him. So he's praying and say, hey, Lord, why? I don't want to. So he was, when I was reading through the chapters, I'm like, this man was really hurt.
Was that another part? Like
firstly?
No, it was all in between chapters 1 to 10. All this shit was happening.
You should have had some better investments.
Should invest in the stocks.
Exactly.
So
instead of cows, you'd have some bulls, something that could fight back.
So all this happening to this man, and this man really begging, like he don't understand. Like, I've been faithful, I've been doing all these things, and yet, Lord,
this still happens to me. Yeah.
This happened to me. Like, I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? And then the devil just like, this is nothing, Lord. Like that's all you call a test. That's what you call a test. And then God was just like, okay, do your worst, just don't kill him. And the devil just like, all right. So now Job is here and he's really depressed, right? Like he's on some serious suicidal thoughts, but he can't really think that way because that's not how God wants him to behave in his time of need, right? So he's just trying to power through it. And them nights where he's sleeping, the devil come to him in a dream, just like how the Lord can come to him in a dream. The devil came to him in a dream because then again, God gave him permission to, test his loyal and faithful servant, right? So, Job is sleeping and the devil just like, yo, why are you following this guy? And Job is just like, what is this weird dream that I'm having right now? Like, I'm getting chills, right? And the devil is saying, I don't understand you, bro. Like, you had everything. You follow God to the T. And look how he just let you down. Like, why you still have faith in this guy? This guy kicked his angels out of heaven, bro. You really want to follow this guy? Like, this man setting up all these elaborate things for people and knowing that they go fail. You still want to put your faith in this guy? Like, how can you trust the man who's just going to turn his back on his own, right? And Job was just there like, okay, at this point, he's just like, something's fishy here. Because, like, why is he having these thoughts? Why is he having this dream? And the devil thought that he was working on Job, but that was just low-key strengthening his faith in God, right? So I'm just like, wow, he was having a negative effect on poor Job. Like, the man came in thinking he was going to sway and win Job over, but that man just strengthened his resolve, right? So the devil's like, you know what? I'm going to step my game up. And God already gave him permission to do anything he want without killing him. And that's what he was going to do. So the devil gave him basically leprosy, right? So basically now he have like welts on his skin, like welts full of water and pus, and he's literally a living
on his deathbed.
Yeah, his flesh decaying and eating up, and he's just alive. And now all his friends and family have to distance themselves. His wife just like, bro, you're a bum, you're dying.
Basically, you support somebody that don't even be up that. Yeah.
You check? And everybody the family end up dying except him, right? So now all his friends left except one guy. So this one guy probably talking to him from a distance and just like, yo, Job, you good? And the man's like, nah, dog, everything gone.
Why did I can picture that? Him screaming through the window.
Like, no. So now the man said, I don't understand now. If God was gonna take everything from me, why didn't he just take my life? Like, this is torture. I don't get it. And his friend was like, yo, this have to be some kind of test, dog. Like, he took everything but your life. Think about it. If you keep at it, dog, God's gonna. This has to be a test. It don't make no sense but a test, right? That's what they rationalize. That's what they rationalize it.
It sounds like his homie was really his goddamn angel. Snake was cheating life from the beginning. His angel spoke to him, and then look at that. You see, take this nigga out of the Bible.
So that his homie was telling him like that, dog, keep the faith, right? And then he actually kept the faith. And then God was just like, you see, devil, look, I tell you this man real now. And then God just heal him up, send him back everything tenfold and give him a new wife.
Bro.
Oh, Missy.
Got his money.
This is my pick up his wife.
Word, bro. He gave him one that was loyal.
Okay. His last thing, she used to complain a lot, but this one came with the new body. Just remember this man in his old age.
The big body. She's a big body, right?
Must say, yes, I got me a stallion.
Yup. 3 kids.
You don't even know, man.
But bro, to get to that third step is hard, bro. Like, because to have that in your mind, because I don't know, some people go to a point where, like you said, why is this happening to me? Jerron said the other point. No, you said the other point. You said, who did this? Like, let me find them. I'm about to solve it. And then the third one, no, don't worry. I'm going to get everything back. That third step, that's a difficult step to really get to, bro. When everything just hitting you like that, bro.
The thing is, not when I was literally reading through it, I was just like, bro, how could you go through something like this? Because I'd already lost my faith. I'd already lost it. You know what I mean? So the fact that it was happening, I'm just like, this man, just remember now, this man did all this from a young age, had like 2 cattle, turned that shit into like 100, had like 1 sheep, turned that shit into like 100, and he just kept going through building up. So he have like 2 to 3 kids with his wife that he loves, and life good. He's aging up. The man probably like in his 60s, and then everything just gone.
Yeah, word. Like everything just hit.
Bro, just imagine you just become a millionaire and God's like, nope.
Look, all that's gone, bro. And then you end up in the hospital bed or some shit.
Nah, not even that. That's too luxurious. You end up on the street next to the hospital. They won't even give you no care.
Just on the street. That's crazy. That's wild. And you crawling like you can't make it.
Dog, I honestly believe Job and God though had this elite relationship.
So that he can get rid of his wife.
Nah. But who else?
Bro, for real.
Was an inside job?
He got a new. It's an inside job, bro. Like I'm telling you, like if
like, the bro was praying, like, give me a new wife, dog.
He's like, the only way I can give you a new wife is if I can make this one walk out on you. So boom, I'm gonna go put you through this, and then when she leave, I'm gonna just clean your body. I'm gonna get you that new big body, and that's exactly what happened, bro. That's what, bro. Yo,
where's that miss out real quick?
First of all, don't talk about my God like that. You know,
dog. That's funny.
Awesome. But God really was flexing with Job.
He really was, dog. He knew.
Boss, the devil pull up on him and God just pull out this car. Boy, this whole lot.
Blue eyes, white dragon.
Bro, the man came. The devil came here to lose, and God's just like, he don't even know.
Job, my nigga Job?
Bro, you chose the wrong one. You should have said Moses.
That's wild.
Because Moses was outside in the desert losing his shit, beating up rocks.
Boy, how rage upon you.
But everybody path is different, bro.
Nah, but the fact that the Bible just like literally like foreshadow some stuff in the Bible talking about, yo, honestly, there's like a bunch of worlds out here, but let's just focus on this one. It's small Easter eggs that he just throwing out there.
Well, but look, you said let's focus on this one. How we know he ain't focusing on the other one?
In his stories,
it's not a matter of if he's focusing on the other story, you know, bro. This is our existence.
Yeah, so we only doing stuff that kind of like makes sense for us, you know? Because we're not doing stuff that makes sense.
You think all those other worlds jealous? Because Loki.
Oh man.
Okay, the thing is, right? The thing is, I feel like since they have free will.
Yeah. I want to believe so.
The other worlds. Because I feel like they're just elite and they don't sin like us, so like they don't really think like us. But like, bro, we having fun. Like that's one thing I can say for sure, bro. Like this sinful life is fun as hell.
But because like if you think about it, God made a bunch of worlds, right?
Blasphemous.
If you think about it, right? If God made a bunch of worlds, right, bunch of planets, bunch of whatever humanoids or whatever alien species out there, and He gave them all the same starting tests, right? As I'm gonna put like this, I'm gonna put this tree, and I'm gonna tell y'all not to eat it, right? Like I think we talked about this too, because I'm just like, why did God put that? Like, why did God put a tree that they couldn't trouble, like in the midst of the garden, right? He tell them they have dominion over.
You see Twitter? I know a couple niggas who ate the tree off spite.
But think about it, right? God said, y'all have dominion over everything in the air, the land, the sea,
just
right?
Don't eat the tree.
Just don't eat this one tree. Bro, I'm been like
one job, no.
Okay, but why job?
One job.
No. If you didn't tell me nothing, you just say that poisonous. What's that? You don't worry, right?
Hold on. Have y'all heard multiple stories about that tree though? Like who was really at fault? Did y'all hear all the
stories? We're not blaming the females. Oh, that's not me going out. Sorry.
We're
not blaming nobody.
Preach, brother. Preach.
Are we going down that route?
Boss, if we're blaming both of them,
they both wrong.
Okay.
Whoever slipped first, in the matter. The fact is, both of them they're wrong.
All of these worlds have the tree, right? The tree of life on them, and the devil was bouncing around saying, "Hey, you want this?" The man's like, "No, leave me alone, snake." And the man's like, "Bet." And he went to another one. So he went to different worlds before he came to ours, right? And he came here, he just like, "Oh, she not with Adam? Bet. Oh, hey, you want this fruit? Oh no, God tell us not to trouble that."
So.
The boy go. Can hear snake, right?
She looked like, back. She's like, what that?
What? Yeah.
What?
You check. And she's like, I never heard somebody just call out to me. Is a talking snake that? And the man just finesse and say like, yeah, come eat this fruit. No, she's like, I don't know any forbidden fruit. He's like, nah, just eat this fruit.
The boy know exactly why he going snake now. So in the talk and the tongue just go out and the wiggle and she like, oh, I don't want to eat this fruit. Yo, she think the boy bad the boss.
Yeah,
but if you're not gonna do it, convince your buddy over there to do it.
I'm going to make sure I repent tonight.
What?
Nah. But still though, like, okay, even if let's say Adam and Eve didn't find this tree until like 2 years into it, right? And let's say at this point it was Pangea at the time before the flood and everything and the continents broke up, right? So they had access to every fruit, plant, tree, vine, root, everything, right? And let's say them must run through everything like, ooh, all the citrus and sweets, they taste nice. And now they're naming all the animals and going through and saying this ant is what, blah, 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 Tasmanian, and that, it's a rhinoceros, and this is the hippopotamus. And it was going through the list, right? And then the man's like, man, I'm bored today. Like, if you have sex, you're like, not yet, right? Because at this point, I'm pretty sure they're not fucking.
They wasn't.
Because I'm pretty sure Adam not familiar. I'm pretty sure Adam wasn't familiar with the pull-out game, so she would have been pregnant. Hold
on. I refuse to believe Adam came up with the word hippopotamus.
He said, I refuse. You refuse.
Hippopotamus. Boss, the boy on something called him a rhinoceros sometime.
Man said that with his nose.
Hippopotamus.
Rhinoceros.
Everything just rhyming.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, he did not come up with the word hippopotamus or rhino.
But no, the seriously though, but like, just imagine though, and out of nowhere, they probably bore out of their minds, and Eve just like, I gotta take it, because you would think that God said, don't trouble this tree, and they would avoid it in a hole, right? Just so they don't get tempted. Okay,
this is another thing. This is another thing, right? Said this tree. So it's not these trees. It's just one tree. Tree. I mean, it's one big tree.
It's just big tree.
I'm assuming it's one big tree.
Because if it's a big tree and it's a tree that's in the center, like it's a big tree that everywhere you go, you're gonna see this big.
That's
tree.
What I was saying.
That is tempting. That is really tempting.
Even if you said,
it holds life. It holds life.
Like if this is a big tree towering over everything, why would you tell me not to eat from this tree? This is the tree that I'm going to always look at every time I look over.
But that's the thing.
No, but you still have a choice. No, that's what the man say. You have the option to do whatever.
Yeah,
but don't do this one.
But why would you make it so? Why would you make it so appealing to me?
Because it doesn't have nothing to do with you. The fact is, don't freaking.
If you put out on the bright color on the tree and the thing that first.
Yeah, you pick nigga hard, Jaran. You pick nigga hard. I said, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
At the time.
See, that's simple now for you. Not touch them.
Obviously, it didn't give me everything if I can't get that tree.
Bruh, but like, okay, first it was just Adam, right? So realize it's just Adam and God at that point.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't Eve yet. You feel me?
I think Eve was there. Because after
it was Eve first. It was Eve first.
Yeah, no.
I think he talking about I think about the order.
Yeah, just the order.
I think after he made Adam, and Adam was like, bro, honestly, I feel alone with these animals. Like, there's nobody like me.
He did it because he was alone. He did it because he was alone.
God put a river made, whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like
he felt like he needed somebody else with her. With him, my fault.
Bro, either way you put it, she got the information from somebody, either God or Adam, before or after.
But think about that. You said she got the information from one of the two, right? Mm-hmm. So both of those two knew what the rule was not to touch that tree.
Yes. But my
thing what I mean?
You know how hard it is to walk around a big ass tree and you can just walk through it?
He did it for weeks before Eve even showed up, though.
Yeah, but okay, just imagine. Eve went down to one side of the garden to grab a mango. And Adam over here.
Had to been the titties.
Adam over here on the next side. Adam on the next side next to the orange tree. And she said, you know what? Let me go hurry up, go back to Adam. You think she go walk around the whole circumference where that tree branch out? She be like, nah, I'll just take a shortcut, just walk through. Because, maths. And while she walking on the tree to get to Adam, like the shortcut, the snake was like, gotcha, bitch. right?
Yeah, but you know the other stories though, right? Because it said like the snake didn't get to her first; it went to him.
Nah, I went to.
Did you hear that?
I think it went to her first, and
yeah, I know it went to her first, but I heard
I
other
don't know who it went
stories
to
of
first.
it went to him.
I just
How
know.
much different Bible you read out?
Boss, basically, right? Because when he put this tree in, right, he tell these people, bro, this is this mystical tree of it's a tree of knowledge of good and evil, right? So when you tell me that, I'm like, ooh, this is the one thing in this garden that have a thing going.
But he told you what happened after.
Everything else don't have no personality. We didn't even implement we don't give everything names yet. We don't give them traits and all that stuff. You know, it's still all fresh.
Has
but
all
this
the
one
names in
thing,
the world.
like this,
bro,
already have
imagine, just imagine you taste
it,
different
right?
flavors for the first time. You're like, yo, everything tastes how that tastes. Your curiosity go hit you, dog. You're just like, how that one tastes. Is it sweet, bitter,
everything
sour?
in the garden
No,
tastes the same, but that one tree.
You might be wondering, because if I eat an apple and I eat a tangerine, it could be different. So I'm just like, what is this?
If I eat an okra, I gotta stop trying new trees.
But not only did he tell them what it was, he told them what would happen if they ate that apple.
Yeah, but the devil said, you're not going to surely die. God lied. That's what look, God said, if you eat this, if you eat this, you're going to surely die. The devil was in snake form. It's like, well, look, I'm touching the tree. I'm around this apple. There's nothing happening. You're not going to surely die. Because then I would have died. Right?
True.
And yeah, she's just like, well, that makes sense because no other animals out here under this tree, and you're the only one. And I feel like I don't know what death is, but like you seem like you're doing well with it.
You know what's funny though? Like, but what is death though?
That's what I'm saying. The way they don't have the knowledge yet.
What is death, bro? What is death? The way he said it, you feel me?
It's just punishment. It's like whatever it could be possibly.
It's like telling the baby, if you touch this, I'm gonna beat you. They don't know what that is yet, so they're gonna do it. They don't know.
Keep doing.
They don't know the consequences yet. So this was an impossible test. But apparently everybody is passing but us because I don't.
You know, I feel like
because man was like, you're not going to die, but if you eat it, you're going to know.
I feel like he just gave us more personality, dog.
You can't say because we don't know what's out there yet.
But
we have nothing to compare.
The life that I live, the life that we live, the life that humans live, bro. I feel like it's just more entertaining, and interesting.
It is. It has to be better than the rest of the world because look at it. Imagine.
The rest of the world live the same life as us, man.
Imagine if we know God exists for a fact, right? And every now and then he comes and meet on the moon to have a meeting, and only one man from Earth gets to go and talk to him.
Hold up. I want to get off of that. Yo, that shit. No funny. That hit my mind, bro. Define entertaining, bro. Gerard, define entertaining,
bro. We just have so much crazy shit, bro. We have like fucking video games, bro. We have just everything, bro.
Pool house. I mean,
yeah, bro. We got strippers, bro.
I thought he was about to go on a sins, bro. I thought he was about to start missing mad sins, bro. Oh,
murder. Nah, bro. It's just we have life is just so good.
I know.
It's colorful. It's mad colorful.
Think about it, right? God meet with one person from Earth and is the first man.
I wouldn't like him.
Right? And the rest people just have to down their fend for themselves and just like, I wonder what's going on up on the moon. They don't know. No, just imagine God's like, whoa, look at y'all just sinning and doing it. I could die for y'all.
But the thing we can't concept either was that what was Adam and Eve given that was everything that God promised. You know what I mean? That God already still, because remember, they had everything. Besides, when they did this one tree.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They had a communication. They had a communication, a relationship with God, the Maker, and immortality.
Didn't know what sin was. Didn't know what emotions was. Fear. They don't know all these terms we talk about that we feel today. They had no, bro. They was naked, bro. They didn't know what naked was, bro.
Yeah, they were wearing sunlight.
Yeah,
and they couldn't even just imagine every time you look at the naked woman, there's like a beam of light just across her titties and her vagina.
Bro, and then you say,
But I hit that.
Like no thought process come through your head. You just
This is always a glare. You're like, what's going on?
For real, like, should I be interested?
Whatever that squint.
Nigga look over the titties out, bro. He see the flare of lights, and he's like,
Yeah.
Let me continue with my day.
Look, the water come down, and you look
like,
dang.
like, oh yeah, I love the oven.
Just imagine when it's raining. He's like, whoa, a rainbow, nice. Like there's so much things happening. Like
so much stuff that he's not like how we would react. He's
no,
not
think
like,
about it, dog. The man didn't have sex on his mind. He couldn't see the coochie.
Nope. He didn't know it was that. He didn't know
it's only after she eat the apple and the boy come back. He's like, whoa, where those come from? And she's like,
I don't know what that is,
where
but
those come from? She's just like, shut up, take a bite of this apple. I'm not supposed to. And he's like, you see these racks? You see these? And the man's like, well, okay. And the man bite.
That's when.
So think about this though. Was it meant for him to mess up? Was it meant for him to do that?
So he said, if God had take 2 ribs and gave him options.
It's like he designed all the stuff he needed for if he messed up.
Which,
if you think about it.
Yeah, but you didn't even know we're instructional video.
I know.
What not to do.
Like, that's our purpose.
You ever been given some tools and then you didn't know what you needed it for, and then something happens? It's like, oh, nah, I need to use these. Like, that's what happened.
It's like all the other ones on interdimensional TV, and they're just watching Earth. Like, yep.
Like, back on Earth. we was Dragon Ball Z before.
This is why
it's like the Fresh as the world turn, or Bold and the Beautiful or something. They keep popping in to watch our soap proper unfold. Like, they already know the show gonna get cancelled in the future. They're just waiting for the finale. The
cancellation.
They're waiting for the finale. They're like, yo, that shit go hard.
Word. Back on Earth.
Bro, what do you think would be like our theme music for Earth? Like, would it be a Michael Jackson song?
Bro.
Nah, would it be a Michael Jackson song or like a Prince song? Because like, who's that? Or like a Beatles song as Earth's intro? Because like, I feel like if everybody watching is the Billboard Top 100 after playing out.
It gotta be somebody
for every intro.
It would be Michael Jackson. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Not necessarily the words, but the instrumental, the vibe. And we just flying through.
I feel it.
You know,
that's a good one for real.
And everybody's a look around.
You're right.
Everybody, gee.
Oh my gosh, bro. I wouldn't, bro.
So then, you would have fly over all the rich areas and you see all the nice houses and whatever, whatever they had back then. And then when you cover the bad
Smooth
part,
Criminal
like,
would be
part,
a good one too.
You know, the song would still be happy, but like the people looking would just be like, ugh, and just look away, and the vibe would still be good.
That's a fact. Smooth Criminal would be good too.
Oh no, that's they play that for each transition to some other region.
Oh, you
like,
do?
Yeah. So they have it slide across the screen.
I can't hear that. Oh my god!
But bro, a world without sin, I can't even picture it, dog. Cause like,
how are we doing that world? That's an honest question.
What's gonna force them to innovate? I feel like sin plays a really important part in creativity.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
What'd you say?
And that's why I love my life with sin.
Oh, you said sin plays an important part in creativity?
Yeah, and evolution. Cause like, bro, if I'm content with everything that I have, what's gonna let me say, this could be better? I'm content.
That's true. That's
like
true.
I don't have to worry about falling or cutting myself with the elements damaging me or the animals attacking me. So what's gonna cause me to improve? Like I don't need to make clothes or like, you know, some Yeezy boots, cause like why?
Like that man don't even have ice cream.
What who out here milking cows? Why?
you know how rough that life was.
Yeah, that's rough, bro. Ice cream do be changing your day, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Ice cream make you sad, the smiling and like, come on, bro. And
even if they took a page out of a book and said, "Ooh, we have cows, let's try that," and they did exactly what we did, they're not gonna enjoy it like we did. Because like they had a part in Revelations where they're talking about like some of the angels low-key jealous when we go and get to heaven. And is one of the things that they won't be able to do is sing and rejoice the way how we going to, because like God never died for the angels, he died for us. So we singing on ego spirituals and singing all these gospels. The angels just have to listen.
That's
they
the
can't
crazy
take part.
part though. Like with all that happening and them then eating the apple, right? So it's like the angels were responsible to help us. You feel me? To help us get to, you know what I mean? Like another level of godly, like, you know what I mean? Of being in his image. You feel me? And then like that was another reason why the devil was jealous, because he feel like you're gonna put them over me. Like, you know what I mean?
It's like they're a little lower than me.
Because like people think, oh, the devil, but God blessed us to be like we have a higher job. What he's trying to do to us,
bro.
The
listen to
trying
this
to do to
now.
us. You know what I
If
mean?
the devil is going trouble some other planet and didn't get ours, bro, we would have been all like, man, I wish I could do that just to see what it feels like.
I would have did it.
Damn.
What you would have did?
Look at that. The devil left the planet and his boy like, let me just try sin.
Oh my god.
The man gave up, not left. I was just like, well, what he said left a taste in my mind. Let me just nibble.
If the man tell like, bro, I just cannot imagine this life without sin, bro. I would be the first sinner if I had to. Like I would go back and be the first sinner if I had to, bro.
Make sure you pray before you go sleep tonight.
Word. You might want to do it tonight and then in the morning.
Nah, bro. I just love how entertaining like life is, man.
Oh, life is fun.
It is. It's hard to explain what is the purpose.
I couldn't imagine like a holy life. And that's why like I could never really like fully dedicate myself to the church or whatever. Because like I just couldn't imagine changing the way that I live my life.
You see, but that's one of the things too, like I don't know if y'all know this, but sometimes I be cussing and I claim to be a Christian, but I Christian at heart, right?
Yeah.
But like there's no way in the Bible it was saying, yeah, thou shalt not say fuck you. Right?
Because bro,
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure a rooster had to crow like the crow or the cockle doodle.
Yeah. A crow.
Anyways,
crow cockadoodle.
Yeah, they had to crow 3 times for Peter to stop cussing. And God was like, Peter, I know you're gonna cuss today now. Peter's like, nah, son, I'm good.
But look, the person was different then. Like it's a little different.
Bro, I'm telling you, fishermen back in the day came up with the word fuck.
But look, that was even like, that's probably like the extreme of extremes. Think of like, you heathen. That was probably the person. We called him a heathen.
What you calling a heathen?
Like that was a version of like the curse word.
Alright, so them older days when them man call a woman a witch.
Yeah, that was a bitch. That was a bitch
back in the day.
If you get called a witch, not only is it like just to defame your name, them coming to kill you for that.
Imagine.
Them might take that literally.
Imagine this woman say, "Yo, I just found it. Yo, my grandma used to have this soap in her yard, right? Not soap, this tree in her yard. When you pull the leaf and you rub it together, it lathers like soap. I used to call it the soap tree. I'm pretty sure it's still, yes, dog. So just imagine this woman back in the day, she find this leaf and she put it in water and she rub her hands. She's like, whoa, look at this foam. And the man's like, witchcraft.
Word. Nah, they really used to do that.
This girl figure her light fire and she do it.
This girl out here like in some dry bush just tossing stones and then cause a fire.
She's like, it's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like.
Bro, and the thing is not, that man's so sexist, because I'm pretty sure if a man did that, they wouldn't say, warlock.
Like, oh, inventor.
Inventor. Nah. A woman did some shit, and the man's like, nah, son.
Nah, it was definitely like a group fetish or something to chase a witch out.
That man's like, yo, we need a reason to kill dog, because I killed a man one time and that shit felt good. Okay, how about we find a problem with everything people do? Bet.
Bro, it's crazy because look, bro, all right, you see people, you know, they sneeze once. All right. I never seen somebody sneeze 3 times.
Witch.
You're like, hold up. Now the third one slipped. You got mad excuses for why that shit happened. And now you got these people chasing you, bro. You got a village. Forget people. You have a village chasing you, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, you want me to tell you?
And torches.
Word, bro.
I think it was in the Old Testament, right? where one of God's one of God's prophet, I think it was Elisha, and the man must get this cool scully, right? Like they cut off all his hair, right? And the boy, like, just walking down the road, the stone road, and some kids came out and they were just like, "Oh, hey, Baldy, ha ha, look at you looking dumb with your ball cut, Baldy," right? So they making fun of this man and say, "Oh my goodness, this and this and this," and God just like, say the word, and then this man said, "Lord, help me, deliver me from these noisy ass kids." And God sent two, not one, no, two she-bears to kill all the kids.
No way.
Partners.
No way.
The man said not one, but two.
Bro, that was overkill. One bear could have just showed up and got the job done and said, I'm a bear. Right? But God's like, y'all not getting with dog. Y'all, this man had a fresh cut.
If he sent one, then it would have just gone too long. Like, who really wants to see bear maul people for so long? So if he sent two, then it's done twice as fast. Like, Timon, like, you don't understand. The man was doing it efficiently.
Oh my God.
The man could have smoked them.
Yeah, he could have did anything, bro.
He could. That wasn't even a mercy kill. That was like, all right, y'all, I want your parents to hear about this, and they raised the next generation properly. Like, that was a message. Like, first off, did one kid survive, or did Elijah have to go and tell them, like, hey, the kids that y'all sent down here to play, they died by bears? And they're like, they don't even have bears in this region. Well, I don't know what to say. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me, Lola. It wasn't me.
Nah. Old Testament Jesus, like Old Testament God was hard.
Yo, that was OP. The Old Testament, that's OP, bro. You can't make
zero patience.
One slip word, zero. He must have been angry when someone was right there.
When the man came with turn the other cheek is when he came into this world. He just like, well, I don't want nobody to deal with me this harshly. So how about y'all turn the other cheek when somebody bad y'all?
Who wrote it? Moses, right?
I have no idea.
Or was it Abraham? Was it who wrote it?
The turn the other cheek thing?
The 10 Commandments. Who wrote it?
Oh yeah. He gave it to Moses. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know Moses is thinking like, God, you sure you need to do this? It sounds brutal. Like everyone, thou shalt not do this. Thou shalt not.
It's like yeah. The tone that you're using right now, it just
Well, you sound angry right now. You want me to come back to you later?
That shit about make me eat the fruit again.
Wait, look, you got top 5. I'm like, okay, I agree with you, like with 4 or 3 of them, but God, come on, like the next 7.
Cut the next piece, give me.
Word, the next.
Nah, I read the Bible, man. Like, I respect the Bible a lot, especially for its stories, because when I think about it, like, subconsciously, the Bible has really, like, crafted and, helped the person who I became, because, like, I never really truly just accept anything that I heard. I was like, that don't make sense. How would that make sense? And then, pastors and elders will come and tell me, like, this is what they think from the, from their interpretation. I'm just like, okay, that makes better sense to me than what I thought. And then sometimes they try to justify, like, oh yeah, no, God can kill. It's not a sin when he does it. I'm just like, well, what about like self-defense and stuff like that? Can I kill then? Like what if I premeditated self-defense? Just wait until you touch my shoulder, I'm gonna stab your neck. Like I was defending my shoulder.
If you walk there, the person gonna trip you and I'm gonna start something. So you directly walk over there so the person can strip you. Him says strip.
But,
so the person can trip you
technically
after they trip you. Okay.
I'm technically confused.
Somebody ignorant. This person got a little beef or whatever. You just walk over there because the ignorance in this person gonna shine and then they're gonna attack you. Premeditated. Yeah. That's going to be premeditated.
Nah, but still, there's a 50-50 chance the man might make the choice to mind his business or not.
But think about like
you
like
walked
Jesus,
over
right?
there you walked over there to taunt that nigga.
Well, I'm a free country. I can walk where I want.
That's true.
But you're right. I shouldn't have put myself in that situation.
But think about Jesus, right? And all he went through, right? Just taking all that torture, all that pain. And then you're like, dang, he really didn't do nothing. But then when you hear in Revelations, this nigga just wiped out everybody. You thought he turned the other eye, like, okay. He just like did an approach, like did some Martin Luther King approach, like non-violence.
Violence.
Not about it. Man, he came back with so much violence. Like, what is that a part? Like, what part is that? Do we defend ourselves? Is that a way?
You just asked if we should defend ourselves against God. That's what you asked?
No, just defend ourselves from people, bro. From people, bro. Look, because it's like, okay, if I react to somebody who like, okay, kills or something, but they kill it and try to defend myself, you know what I mean? Because even an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. You know that saying, eye for eye makes the whole world. So whatever you do to him, it's still just as worse as he tried to do to you.
Listen, Al, if somebody pull a knife on you, don't turn the other cheek.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not after.
Imagine this man say, "Give me your money, I love this show you batty. This cheek first. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Bro, imagine I read that first part of the Bible or something,
Stop.
right?
Which cheek
and then somebody tried to rob
on
me,
your face or on your ass?
Word.
Come on. So I say, you know me never say this, boss.
No. You have to talk. No, this is what we say. Because honestly, it just crossed my mind when I said the man come to shank, I'll just turn around to give him the cheeks. But I'm just like, what if it's a slap and the man's just like turn your face to the other side? Because those are cheeks.
Not the first part sounded crazy.
Because when I was thinking about cheeks, out in my head, I'm like, yo, when you get blows, you don't get blows in your face, you get blows on your ass. Those are cheeks. So turn out the cheek when somebody bads you up, beat you, right? So then I'm just like, but what if the person's slapping you? Because I feel like that's where they progress from, like slapping in the face.
Watching this podcast, they can like, gay on this one part.
Look, I just need answers. Clear it up for me.
I'm just trying to get answers of, all right, are you self-defending yourself, God? Or you really want people to say, no.
God was defending the reputation, okay? He was defending the reputation. You can't come bads up the overlord and just be like, yeah, you know, he merciful. He not gonna do nothing about that. Because they gonna take advantage. So the boy had to like set examples.
You know, that's called
pride. Pride.
Pride.
What is it? God had to sin of pride?
Oh.
You say my God is a sinner, bro?
Oh, that's pride.
Jay, so you saying he knew what pride
Then
was?
again, God himself said he was a jealous God.
Boy, so don't put no other God name in him out.
You check?
That's why box it out.
I'm about to say me other one and me only.
That's for me.
But it's funny though, because I was listening to a podcast the other day, and this guy was saying religion was created by men on psychedelics, and I was like, I want to hear more. So the man was he was saying back in the day they used to like get a bunch of trees and plants that had psychedelic tendencies and whatnot, properties, and mix it with like the wine that they serve. So at meetings, because these are like high class wine,
they was mixing crazy.
So they were making up rules for society, getting high as ball. They were seeing shit. They were getting closer to God. That's what they think they were doing, right? So certain ancient words back in the day, like the original, like you said when you said some derived from, what's the opposite direction?
I can't tell you.
Okay, originated from this word, right?
That is,
and they're saying thing. Christ. You're right. Thank you. You know, I hate whenever I I'm editing and I hear myself talk. I'm like, yo, this guy didn't go to school.
Bro, no, because like that's how I really am with my English, bro. Because I can speak standard English if I want to, but because I talk my dialect, right, and my dialect is the first thing that come out my mouth. Like I realize, like I be talking to somebody, and then
You're trying to not say the dialect when the dialect already starting to come through.
Like you know, our dialect, like bro,
that's exactly happened when he talked.
You know, it's a whole different tense. It's a whole different tense, bro. Like we say certain things, it's just like we love the past tense of certain words, right? Mm-hmm. So like I be talking, and then I'm like, yo, why am I trying to say the past tense of something? What made this person talking about the fucking present? I'm like, yo, what is wrong with me, bro? And I just go in my whole head mid conversation, and boom, the shutdown.
Bro, when he got comfortable, he was like, forget it out. He started talking mad dialects. I just had to pick up.
Cause like, bro, cause like when I first met this nigga, I was speaking well articulate, bro. And then after he understanding me, I just turned to this. I just turned to this.
Makes sense.
And it was like, okay, yeah. I was like, it's cool. I knew he was trying hard because one day I just caught the dialect. He was talking about directions. I said, I never heard that said like that.
Just go up the road and then take a right down. So
work. Yep. And it was
over the hill.
Go over the hill.
I was like, he failed. The English dialect is over, but he failed.
I'm tell them, yo, I need to walk this road. The man say, walk? We're in a car.
Walk this road. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you talking about walk this road? Or go. What you said, DeAndre? I know you ain't never
go over the hill. Go over the hill.
Yeah, go over the hill.
If me tell you go over the hill, right, and you see an overpass, you wouldn't understand over the hill mean go over the overpass.
I ain't see no hill. That's the part that like, I don't see no hill.
Just go meet the horizon. Just go meet the horizon.
Yeah. Somebody say go over the horizon. I'm like, what am I looking at now? Like, you want me to make a left at the cloud on the like, bro, but you just gotta understand. Like, I feel like dialect is so complex, bro.
Yo, it's really hard, like adjusting, bro. It's really hard.
It really is hard adjusting. Because like you want to shorthand certain things, and you're just like, if I do that, then I'm gonna understand. So you have to say the full sentence, and then you have certain words that you're cut up or shorten or just like speed up, and they're just like, what? I'm just like, okay.
And then the whole sentence is like it's refuted, bro. Whatever you started to try to say. It's over. Like that sentence is over. Try a new sentence.
Like, bro, like you can be saying something. You can be saying something that like it have a whole lot of weight and like value. It's something important, bro. But just because of the dialect that come out, right? It just stopped making sense.
It don't come off.
And like, bro,
if I'm over here frustrated, I'm like, the man's them even understand what me try to say right now. They're like, what you just say? I'm like, the man and them, they don't even understand what I just said just now. You know, and I just
you know what's crazy though? You're talking to somebody who don't want to understand. That's the difference.
Is that
it's not even?
It's some people that's ignorant.
It really is that. It really is that, bro. It really is that because, like, bro, I have a thing for accents, right? Like, I can listen to people and identify like their accent, where they're from, and like, and I love doing that. And dog, like, I be talking to people from Florida, right? And then I'm like, and I understand what the fuck these niggas is saying, bro. And I understand what the fuck this nigga saying. And like, bro, like you can understand this nigga, I can understand this nigga. Then I start saying something in my dialect, but you don't understand me. How the fuck
they want to be ignorant to not understanding you?
I'm pretty sure I made more sense than what this nigga just said.
That's a fact.
Like I might maybe I rush my words a lot, right? But like I'm pretty sure like I pronounce some shit.
Nah, that's true. Because when I'm listening, right? When I'm trying to understand, I really listen. I really want to know what you like talking about. So I'm gonna ask if I have a problem or something with it. But some people just look at you with a dove face, like I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand.
He not speaking English, so let me just stop listening.
And then they tune out, and it's over, bro. Like I know y'all deal with that problem. Like just people just don't want to understand and get it.
I repeat something maybe once or twice. After that, I just stop talking to you.
Yeah, I repeat twice.
I know that man get mad.
I repeat twice. If I say the first, they'd be like, what? I was like, oh, I said this. And you say, huh? I was like, I said nothing. Move on.
Gerard get pissed.
Conversation done.
Not talking no more.
That conversation done. You either bring up something else because I'm not talking no more.
And the dialect comes stronger. He said, "Me done." Oh, he's mad. It's over, bro.
You know how much time I walk out on the group? Like, I just abandon all my friends. I'm like, yo, fuck these niggas, bro. These niggas don't understand what the fuck I'm saying, bro. I get so mad. I walk away. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just kill these niggas, bro. They got
you did that so many times,
bro. When I came to Canada, bro, I just stopped talking.
For real?
Man would tell that first year I was hella quiet because I realized half the time I'm talking, these niggas don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
That was my first.
And they don't know the context of the jokes I'm saying. I'm like, yo, I'm saying some funny shit now.
Funny as shit.
Just not getting it.
Yo,
and that hurts.
Am I the problem? Because I know if I said this elsewhere, it'd be laughs.
I'm just all here talking some real jokes now. I'm just like, yeah, this kill and nobody laughing. You jack
some fucking knee slappers.
Some knee slappers.
Bro.
And that man's just like, yo, what do you say?
That's crazy.
Like, you know what? I'll just listen. And then you have to start just listen and observe and then just
try to pick up some of this shit.
Yeah, cause I picked up an accent from New York, and I'm picking up like a little Philly accent, right? Because like I communicate to these people different. When I was in Canada, bro, I had a little Canadian thing, right, that I had going through. So like I communicate, bro. Everywhere I go, I have to change my accent to communicate with these people, and like I don't want to do that anymore now. Like I really don't want to do it.
And your guy,
it's for my benefit. It's for you to understand what I'm saying. So if this is what it takes, what I'm going to do because I want to be understood.
I feel like you should also make the attempt to understand me.
Yeah,
if you're a stranger, I ain't pushing it.
That's the difference though, because what you said that you have to change it up. So I mean, the people you talking to is not trying to understand it. You know what I mean? Like when you having these,
the man's ready to invest that kind of time.
Yeah, like you're not trying to like me when I was like when you started talking, I was like, oh, that's kind of like I took interest. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Okay.
Because I was like, bro, like most of the people from the island, like they genuine cool people. You know what I mean? You just gotta get to know them.
Tell them.
And then I just became cool with him because I was like, yo, he to himself. He like, you know, he don't want problems and stuff, all that stuff. That was lies, bro. Yeah, it was vibes.
See, so like all the ignorance I did in my past, you know, like this how you understand. Like I grew up. Like I left the island, I experienced different shit, and I grew up.
I grew up, bro. Yourself?
True. Nah, hell yeah, nigga. Did you grow up?
The boy sent out his resume to everybody else. Hey guys, y'all can come back in now. Yeah. I'm not the same Jared you used to know.
Not the same.
No cap. But you gotta get people who like genuinely want to know. You know what I mean? They genuinely want to listen to you. They genuinely want to know about, like, you know, about Antigua, about stuff that you do.
Yeah, but then they come across it. They come up to you with it weird, like, oh, say something in your dialect, and I'm like, bitch. What?
I remember, bro. Like, I remember this one time.
What do you mean?
One time in college, right? We in this class, and this dude called Smiley walk up to me, and they were talking about this show, and I was just like, oh, that's a good show. And he's just like, wait, you know that show? I was like, yeah. He's like, y'all have TV back in Antigua, and I was like, this nigga. Well, this guy think I live in a gutter and
in a hut, bro.
You check,
bro. And then Thomas asked me if huts on the beach.
No way.
I would have entertained them.
The thing is, I was going to, but my partner Thomas was just like, bro, he lives in like the 22nd century. They have TVs all over the world. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, it's not a poor country, it's just the third world. I'm just like, well, at least somebody is educated, you know? But at least I was going to play along for a minute just to see like where it goes, but like somebody kind of corrected him.
You feel like the way people come about it, it just seems, do it seem fake?
It's not even like they have genuine interest, right? But they're just so ignorant, bro. It's like, y'all.
It's like how somebody come across a black person.
You from the United States? Yeah, like you from the United States, like you have more shit, right? Yeah. And like, yeah. So like we tell y'all about like our slow internet, right? And instead of these niggas will think that we have one fucking tower just in the middle of the island somewhere, and then you're struggling. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Every night, everybody get close to the tower.
Little one wire line. If the weather go out. That shit just stopped. Everything just stopped.
We still hearing the dial-up tone in the phone line.
That's wild, bro.
I just don't understand like where they get this image from.
Yeah, I think it's them. In the eyes of an angel.
But you know,
the commercial about Africa. Like that's where they get their thoughts about. Like, well, if it's Africa and the Caribbean, it's the same thing.
No, they think the Caribbean is more like pirates.
Yeah, right. No cap.
Like their version of island people is like Hawaii
palm trees and parrots and beaches.
It's like that's all there is, and it's like, yeah, man, you know, a Rasta man.
It's weird. Yeah, Rasta.
No, that sucks though. That comparison
right?
to Jamaica.
What me I understand is how me say me a bad man, and then this person will look at me and they say bad man. Like when you hear man,
bro, they must try to correct me. And I'm saying I didn't say that. What are you hearing?
Me look at you and me tell me a bad man.
And you correct me.
Tell me bad man. Like, what is wrong with
you? Man. And then they say man.
You check, like when I introduced them, I said, my name is Timon. Oh, Timon? Timothy? I said,
no.
How are you getting here?
What my name is.
Yeah, I literally just pronounced it for you. You putting all these emphasis on the M's and the O's.
Yeah.
I'm like,
growing up, if you ask me my name Jaran. Like, what name? Jaran. Jaran. I mean, that used to be my name, Jaran.
Yeah. And then when they call it Jaran.
Yeah, bro. You know how crazy was. Crazy was for me to convert to say Jaran, because like every time I say Jaran, people not me. I'm like, yo, what I'm talking about. Bro, I really had to reinvent myself.
Bro,
Jack, I had to fit into my name and shit.
Look,
like, well,
I'm
no longer.
Everybody know me as Aldo, and that's not even really my name, like, because I had to like give him that version because I don't know why.
That's a good question. So nobody got familiar with Alnur. Wait, what's your full name?
Nobody.
Alnurdeen.
Yeah, bro. I want to, bro.
The name right on the screen. Right now, the name right on the screen.
You said that
I asked this man what his name is.
Alnurdeen Azim.
Yeah, fact. He talking about my voicemail. Bro, and it's crazy. I see like certain people, they used to like, oh my gosh, turn beat red saying the name. Like they be like, I feel like they gonna like diarrhea.
Nah, this coming out, boss.
Niggas start stuttering.
That's what I get mad. So I'm like, just call me out. Don't even
this
try.
Nigga, bro, I remember when me and this nigga out, like, bro, this is maybe like 5-6 months after we started hanging out, right? And this nigga, I don't remember what it was, but I think maybe I had his book or something, and I saw Alnurdeen. I was like, yo, nigga, I thought your name was Alton, bro.
Yeah, I remember that day. I remember that. I thought your name was Alfred, bro.
Bro, like, I just thought this nigga had this nigga name was Alnurdeen. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
He said, why you don't nobody call you that or something? I was like, bro, people be jacking it up so bad. He said, bro, it's not even that hard. I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, I know. They just keep jacking it up, bro. They just.
But did your name from is it more of an ethnic background or more of a religious?
It's a religion, bro. So it's Arabic. I'm Muslim. So how they say it is, like you said it correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, some people call me Alnur, and I usually go by Al for some people who just can't get it.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, just call me Al. Yep, but like if you could get my name right, I'm like, yo, call me that. You call me like, you feel me? Like,
I remember when I first came over and I met this Trini thing, and I introduced myself and told her my name and stuff, and she called my name wrong, and I just like, yeah, it's whatever, right? And
how you say your name?
Timon.
Okay, all right.
Right. Mm-hmm. So she kind of said it wrong. She's like, that's what it is, and I didn't want to correct her because I was really tired with the whole correcting. So I was like, yeah, is that? She's like, no, that's not what you said. So I'm like, okay, but it's okay, right?
That's the worst when you get to the argument because they want to die, they want to know, understand.
And then she's like, no, quit. Yeah, so she really adamant no, because she's like, no, you have to tell me, because like if you let people call you the wrong name, then you're associating yourself with like, an error or some shit along those lines. And I was just like, that's a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense the way she was saying it, because she's just like, people are just not gonna see you as who you are. Yeah,
they're gonna like that era. It's like that era is kind of like a mockery type of thing. You know what I mean? Because now it's like they keep calling you in it, and it's like, are they doing it on purpose,
bro? Like, ignorance is just ignorance, bro.
I wasn't even thinking about it like that, because at least I know if you're trying to call my name, I know you're trying to call my name, so I already caught my attention. Because who else around here named Tim or anything, right? True. So I already know you're trying to get at me, so I'm gonna look and I'm gonna answer. But then when she said it, I'm just like, you're right. I should let them call my name correctly and just like not look until they get it right, because then I'm just encouraging the bad habit.
Yo, how you say your name?
Evron.
Evron. Yeah.
Yeah, Evron.
Nah,
Okay.
this nigga name is Evron A.
Yeah,
Boss,
everyone.
people be I hate like when people be reading my name. Bro, look at it, right? What does
Yeah,
like
hold up.
Evron, right? If you think maybe the extra and
Yeah, them
at the end is
the
gonna give
extra
you like a
ends
name
be messing
Evroni or
people up.
something, I allow you with that, right? But where the hell they get Everon?
Bro, I'm not going, bro.
They get
Yo,
Everon. And you say it, they're like, is Mr. Everon here? Bro, Evron.
Bro,
That's
when I first heard about Khalid, and everybody was like, "It's Khalid." I was like,
Yeah.
"Wait, what?"
For me, you know, football,
I
you know,
mean,
much
I have a
Khalid, the
partner
boy
named
you know how
Khalid.
much of people meet in the
Word.
boss, you know much of people, boss, but tell
Khalid,
Alna, because Alna talk about Khalid, but say, partner, for me, partner name
Word.
spell luck and this, and he name
Exactly.
Khalid.
That's exactly my reference point to this. Khalid. I was like, well, my partner have
Everybody
the
used to
same
yell out.
exact spelling, and his name
I
is
think because they
Khalid.
apply that way because Walid is not Walid, is Walid.
It's Waleed.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Same
nah,
way.
this is what got me though, because everybody used to yell out.
Is Walid
Because when you didn't know his name, like DJ Khaled. So it's like everybody like I just go by the name, like, okay, it's Khaled.
It's Khalid,
yeah,
right?
Khaled.
That is Khalid, but for partner name Khalid. And Khalid
L-I-D.
name Khalid.
Oh my gosh.
We want me to tell you what's a really
understand
unique
it.
name. They had this
Who?
guy that used to go Adventist school. He goes by the name Ebu, right? That's what everybody know of.
That's different.
But Al, one day I was walking after school and his dad came to pick him up and he's like, Ebu no Lord did I dare me? And I was like, huh? So I kind of pulled Ebu aside before he went to his dad. I'm like, what he just say? And he's like, oh, he just said Ebu. I'm like, bro, he did not say that. Right?
Nah, he did not
what's
say
your
that.
full name? So he go and he mumble out something. Everyone know that Prince, right? I was like, I heard Prince as your last name. I know that, but like, what's the middle part? Is there a middle name? He's like, no, that's my first name.
That's
and
fire.
last name.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's fire.
Ebu Lenore Deardai Dermy Prince.
And then Prince.
Bro.
That's fire, bro.
And I'm just like, this man is probably a king in Africa somewhere.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like he a king, right?
Like, I was a pretty advanced kid, but I don't think I'd ever spell that name.
Bro, I don't think nobody was willing to say it. That's why they just took Ebu on. I bet when he goes to the airport and they see Ebu, I can't even say it. Ebu Lenore there, that me Prince. They just like, okay, Ebu. I feel like everybody
would you try to spell his name though?
No.
Would you try to spell it?
No.
For what?
I don't have the time. Clearly, he doesn't either.
Yeah, word.
I'm pretty sure I see this man writes in his book Ebu. He didn't even write his full name out.
Nope, Ebu. That's all you know. That's all you gonna know.
By the time he done writing there, class dismissed.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a long name, bro.
Bro, I remember when I was younger now, I thought it was more efficient to drop on the M's from my name. You know, I got licks. That's not how you spell your name. But why I need 2 M's for? You just need 1. It's the same thing.
Oh, you funny. Because you
bro, it's Timmon, right? So I'm just like, bro, why am I wasting time? I can get to the date fast if I drop an M.
So your name is, hold on. So your name is Tim Mon. Timon.
Yeah, it's from the Bible.
How do you pronounce both of the M's?
He said the other M is silent.
So that's why he dropped it.
Yeah, so we dropped the M because the other M is silent.
It's crazy, you know, because like in Acts 5:6 or Acts 6:5, there's my first name and last name, Timon and Nicholas.
Everyone, you might as well drop that N, buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
You might as well drop the N.
But bro, just imagine I get in blood because I can't spell my name, but I'm just trying to be efficient. And they just didn't get the process, man. But I guess my mom was trying to teach me lessons.
Yeah, this is why you should spell your name correct. Because if you don't spell it,
going around the place and just writing on checks, Timon. Everybody check bouncing. What happened to these checks?
Since I was a kid, bro. Since I was a kid, I never wrote my name. Like I never took the time to write my name, bro. No book, nothing. My name ever read. So, bro.
Why?
I don't know.
That was efficient.
Like that
No,
was
like,
as efficient
I'm the
as
only
it got.
person who has this book. Like, why did you need to write my name?
I mean, it was efficient, bro. Like, if there's nothing,
it
the
don't got
only
no
thing
name on it.
that was me. The teacher never said who book will have a name. Is it what get to
Just imagine everybody else accounted for, and it's like this
What?
one book with no name. That's Jaron.
Honestly,
Yeah, by
I know
default.
that is. I know who that is. That's me. That's me.
You know, it's
People
crazy.
mark all the exams and like one exam don't have no name
Oh
on it.
my gosh.
She already know who it is.
They could also
Yeah.
they could identify me from my handwriting.
True.
Oh, for real?
My
Yeah,
handwriting
teachers-
is atrocious.
It is terrible, Al. Al, I write notes and then I forget them.
Because
Like,
bro,
I-
this bull crap.
Yo, sometimes I look at my handwriting. I'm like, ew, who did this?
the boy write, the boy writing notes like he writing codes, but he forget the code.
Oh my god.
Bro, you know, I used to get in trouble because in primary school everybody's forced to write in cursive. And when I got to
I didn't know it.
and when I got to secondary side, it's like, you know, you have a choice, you don't have to write in cursive. So I was like, whew, what a breather. Right? But then I would mix the print with the cursive because I like certain print words and I just like to see certain cursive words. Yeah, letters and so. So
I'm mixing them.
So I mix them up. So if you look into any of my books from high school, it's like a bunch of cursive and print together. And just to make it seem coherent, I just draw a line to the print.
Oh, you thought you was fancy, huh?
No, but cursive was sick, dog. Cursive was sick, but it just took too much time. When I'm just like, oh, you're trying to do some shit. I'm just like, why am I doing
Why
all
did
this?
we even learn
This is
that?
to my-
Why did we learn it?
I think it's the British thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't want to say the old term for it because it kind of sounds crazy. But yeah, John, you know, at word, put your little print, you know, you put your name in there in cursive. How they sign the Constitution, the bills, and you sign everything in cursive, bro. Like
your
that.
signature is cursive. Nobody be printing on actually.
My signature is my name in print.
Because you're boring, bitch.
That's quite fine.
My signature is my name in print and then draw a couple lines.
Yeah, I do like a loop-de-loop.
At the end.
And I sketch cross it and I'm like, professional.
Bro, that's exactly it. No, I used to always love to see people like put their signature because they do a little thing and then when they get to the end they do a dramatic.
I'm not gonna hold you. Some people got some ill signatures, bro. Where it don't look like nothing, bro. It just look like squiggle lines. I'm like, yo, that's that.
But they do that shit consistently.
Consistent.
Like, I can't.
I'm like, yo, if anybody was to actually analyze my signature, and you know, like how they look at like how you draw certain letters and how you put certain emphasis on certain parts and all that shit, I don't ever think I write the E the same way ever. Like I feel like it just come out the way it come out.
Yeah,
if it's one thing,
so like you get whatever you get.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And if it's one thing, right? Like my handwriting is so bad that nobody could actually forge my signature. That is the thing about like that is how bad my handwriting
just imagine
is.
if Jan go bank and he have sun in one eye. This man would never get any money
from himself. Lola, the next day, like, yo,
yeah, that's not you.
Bro, every time I write
3 times, and then man say, "Yo, you weren't even the person that attempted it the first time."
Oh my gosh!
I didn't even move. This ain't this is a different guy.
This is a different guy.
First of all, Timon, I can't write on the lines. That's the first thing, right? So some of my words on the line, some go up, some go down. Some be like, bro, hey, yo,
like a roller coaster.
Bro,
how do you write off the line? Like you see your pen, you see your pen going up. You're just like, well, I can't control it.
How you write like the words going Six Flags, bro? That's crazy.
Bro, my handwriting just, bro. I honestly, I don't know if I just don't care. But when I'm writing, bro, I can read it, and then I put it down. I can't read it again because I'm looking at it. I was like,
in your mind, you know what you said. Oh no, you're right.
But when I look at it the second, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? My handwriting is terrible, bro. It is terrible.
So you want me to tell you what annoy me too? Is like my teacher would teach me how to do proper paragraphs, but in my notebook, everything is a run on.
That's funny.
So imagine teacher give me some work to do, and I do that assignment well now, but when I take in notes, Everything is one thing.
Hold up, but do you write how you talk? It seems
I
like
do
you
that
write
now.
how you talk.
I write how I talk now. It's a bad
you
habit.
write how you talk now.
But I write how I talk now. Because I don't care.
But not then?
No.
Al, back then,
Nah, back then he used to do what he would have to do to pass.
Yeah, to pass.
So
I had to
know
do the right
but
thing.
no, nobody hold him accountable. This nigga don't give a shit.
I used to pass without punctuating, bro. I would write an entire story for you, and the only thing in the the first word, like I indent the first word, and then everything at the end just have a full stop. Like there's no commas.
Feel like teachers gave y'all an easier time than they gave me.
No, like, but I feel like it could have been that.
Yeah, I got with all shit.
Like, there's like no, bro. Okay, the three of us, like me, Tim, and Jaron. How would you rank us as students, like back in the day, like the way how we were in school, attitude towards work, and like actual.
Like if I just look at y'all at a glance, right?
Mind you, that if I look around the class and I see Timon writing, then I start writing faster just so I can finish writing my notes before him.
See, because I just had this rival for no damn reason.
They still got this rival to this day. They still got this rival to this day.
Yeah, write them notes faster than me.
I would have thought. This is how I would have thought, bro. I would have thought Tim, Ev, then Jerron. If I didn't know y'all off site, like if I didn't know. But then I heard stories that it's probably flipped. It's flipped. Tremendous.
So everyone not even on this list? Yes.
No, he is. I said Tim, Evron, and then I said Jerron.
Oh, I was actually a better student than Timon.
First off.
So then so you saying it went Jerron?
Timon, I was definitely a better student than you.
Okay, let me hear the facts.
So who went first? So how would that go? Like who was the real order?
We talking about like being students?
Yeah, best student. Who was the best?
It would have been Evron. Timon did a lot of sly shit, right? The most I really did was like I'd skip classes, yeah, right? But like I still got my notes and I still did the work. But like I would skip classes. Timon would just be in the class disrupting the people. I prefer skip than disrupt people.
First off,
I would actually be doing the shits and be quiet and be a good freaking
I'm disturbing
student.
Myself. Yeah, I'll just eavesdropping.
I'm disturbing myself.
I don't know what it didn't mind the business. The eavesdropping on
business. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, fair enough. So
it wasn't meant for us. I'm doing my work, commenting to myself. I hear giggles. Like, what y'all laughing for?
The thing is, right? I I honestly remember the class now. Because Timon was in the middle. And Evron, the Evron was, Evron, you're making a second farm with our boss?
At some point, I think he was more like a backseat person.
He was in the far left. Farm, I was by the window in second farm.
Yeah, far left. Because I remember I was on the right. I was on the right, like in the con over there. And I remember boss, like sometimes I just look over at Timon. And Timon just entertain himself over there. The boss, I'm like, what is wrong with Timon?
Sometimes you look over at Timon, it's the same B.O.B. lyrics. So.
Oh my God.
At that point in time, I had my laptop on my leg in between my bag, right? And I was playing Smash Bros with Chris and them in like their different classes. But I'm looking over at him, I'm like, yo, why is this nigga singing, bro?
Like he happy. Like this man is beyond happy.
I was in a good mood.
Bro, like
all the time.
Yeah.
Bro, like I'm telling you, like I was definitely a better student than Timon.
Okay, all right. Okay, story done.
So okay, I got the ring. But that's crazy.
I'm going to go call up the old second form class real quick.
The second one.
You can't call them. You can't call the boss. I can tell you. Right? I feel like in class I was calmer, and since I wasn't in class all the time, like I was not to bother.
See, I can't miss class because that could affect my attendance, and I don't know how to explain that to my parents when they come for parent-teacher meeting.
I didn't even remember those things were a thing until my parents come. Actually, my parents never come. My sister does go, right? And she never does kid either.
Low. Hello, Ludwig.
Yeah, right. So.
All right. Yeah, so how y'all week? Like, how was that shit going? How y'all week?
It's just... I didn't
my week been chill, bro.
Everyone seemed like he just chilling at the lake house with the bears and the mooses.
Word. Driving the boat. I want to drive the boat.
I saw a fox and some geese today.
Word.
It was just like it's 3 geese and just a fox. I was like, that's
Looks
strange
terrible.
meetup.
Quite
Like,
peculiar.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
they're having a convention. Or...
What are you planning?
Them was like, yo, I tell you shit, you keep stealing those eggs, you sly bitch, and like you need to stop. And the fox like, yo, that wasn't me, that was probably my cousin. And he's like, no, we saw you. Like you still have the thing on your mouth. Like
I got a yoke in the car.
Boy said, oh man.
my week was chill though. Just like my week was chill.
Yeah, nothing really be going and like
like
be cool.
Even when you think of a problem, it's still chill. Like, you know what I mean?
You the only one who have entertaining weeks. Like the older bird, my mom told me she coming up in the States. She told me that she gonna be in Jersey, so I gotta go see my mom. And like that's the only thing that really happened my week. Like the rest of it, I was on autopilot. Like I don't remember shit. I one day I was at like 197 pounds because I had no water inside of me because I was outside all day. That's the most eventful thing that happened.
Yeah, that didn't
I got like 3 tones darker. Like that's the only eventful thing that happened.
Oh yeah, I got crispy.
Word for real, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I had this good,
bro.
I've been fishing.
I look like my auntie Gajaran Black. You know, long money that black was.
You know what's weird? I heard like one of the ways that your body like cools down is through the palms, the feet, and somewhere else. So if you're running and you feel like you're overheating, your body's gonna use those areas to cool down. So like if you get like a damp, like cool cloth and you put your feet in like I don't know, like not cold water because then you give a shock to your body and then send it to lockdown while it's overheat. But it's like cool water on your feet and then something cold in your hands.
Isn't that called a stroke?
You could get a stroke if it's cold. Yeah. But it's like if you help those areas to cool down quicker, you'll recover faster. So I was like, that's pretty neat.
So your feet, palms, and your what?
It's your feet, your palms, and some other area. I wasn't sure what the third one was. But like, yeah. So they say when people like tired and they put like a wet cloth over the neck, it doesn't do anything. You just put some cold on your body. Like the coldness is gonna make you feel good, but it's just gonna trick your brain to say, all right, stop telling him that he's dying.
Hold on. I and this is not relevant to this.
Okay.
But Timon, what was your worst mistake that you made your first winter?
My first mistake in terms of
like the worst mistake that you made your first winter, like something that you did that winter that you know that you should never do again and you regret doing it the first time.
That's a good question for y'all. No cap.
That's a good
one. I can tell you why I did. I was like, I'm not wearing no gloves because gloves are for pussies. Because like, you look like a little bitch wearing a glove. So I didn't wear no glove. So, bro, I go outside and my hand get cold. I get the frostbite and I come inside and I run some fucking hot water.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Yo.
Yeah. Because, okay, that's the same. It's the gloves for sure. Because every time when I got the gloves, I was like, them clunky ass stupidness. I don't
can't even use my phone.
You check? These look cool, right? And I kept them in my pocket. Yeah, I kept them in my pocket and walk around like, yeah, right? No, but my hands started to feel cold, right? And I'm just like, yo, I can't hardly feel them. They feel numb and hard. And I was like, what is going on? So I grabbed my gloves that I had in my pocket that I just wasn't wearing. And when I put them on, it was like if I was putting my hand in a block of ice because the gloves was now like mad cold. And this is me. How was this supposed to help my hand?
Yo.
But yeah, it's definitely the glove thing. And then black ice. The black ice tried to rob me on my balance. I was like, not today.
Nah, I can see black ice. I can see the black ice. But bro, like when I tell you I run that cold water on my hand, dog, you feel everything.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Yeah, the pain increases when you put hot water on your cold, dead hands. Yeah, it hurts.
Bro, yeah, it does hurt. It definitely does hurt, bro.
Because what you have to do is I think you have to run cold water on your hands and then gradually turn it warm.
Yeah. Like you gotta adjust your hand again.
I remember, and then bro, Well, I think I had to work. I had to go to work that day too, and I just I did that shit at work. Boss, that shit was terrible. I was working at Applebee's.
Oh man, the infamous Applebee's.
You get, bro.
So many
Check.
stories.
One of I used to FaceTime me at work and say like, "Oh yeah, come on the table right now." I was like, "Yo, dog, why are you on your phone?"
Bro, it's Applebee's, bro.
One day this nigga Al dropped me off to work, right? And them niggas got me fucked up. So I'm like, yo, fuck you, nigga, you bum ass bitch. And I called this nigga Al. I said, yo, pick me up. I'm coming back to school.
Word.
Wait,
bro.
what they do so?
Word.
Bro, I didn't even fucking remember. But the nigga got me fucked up, bro. Nah.
What do we do?
I couldn't freak out on nobody like that in the establishment.
Bro, no.
I just feel like he's gonna come back and like haunt me next job.
No. Like he really violated, bro. He really violated.
Yeah, well, what did I do?
It was some stupid shit, bro. It was and it wasn't even that serious, bro. But it was stupid, right? So I was covering a shift for somebody, right? And I was supposed to leave early. So no, I'm supposed to leave early. This nigga decided that because I was one of the best, right? He wanted me to close. I'm like, bro, I am not closing. I cannot close. I have to think. And then I think it was a snowstorm or some shit supposed to happen too. And then this nigga want me to stay there for me to walk home after fetching 11, after 12 or some shit, right?
You're not a new guy?
No, I wasn't new at that point. They expect me to walk home at that night. And it was like, no, I'm not doing that, bro. So this nigga got me like, he telling me what I have to do. I was like, partner, I don't have to fucking do anything. Like, you really don't know who the fuck you talking to. And that's when my start go up on the fucking my right.
I nigga risk it all.
That makes sense because I wouldn't put up with that bullshit either.
I stepped back, I made the call, and I tell Al like, yo, pick me up. And then I done cuss off the man, my clock out, and I go about my business.
Bro, then I had just dropped you off. I think I just dropped you off.
Nigga literally just dropped me off, bro.
Like 5 minutes later, I'm like, bro, that was quick. It's like, yeah, come get me. I was like, all right, okay.
They will tell me I have to stay here.
Bro, so many stories, bro.
Nah, that's wild. That's wild. Because I remember my first snowstorm, and it happened when because I leave early in the morning before like certain shit be coming out. Like I know advance that is coming, but then they would tell you if they're canceling classes and so, right? But because I leave so early, by the time it's 8 o'clock and they give out the notice, I'm already at school. Right? So I'm going and I see the snowstorm coming in, and it's the bus of them having problems. It's hardly visible. And I'm just like, yep, it's still school. And when I get to school, I see the message coming, all classes canceled. There's, no school. I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? I just took 3 hours to get here. So I just stayed in school until like it calmed down. And then I just left at like 6 o'clock.
All day.
Yeah, all day. Just me
crazy,
with a ton
bro.
of people. And I was in there cold. I'm just like, you're fucking school. Now come out tomorrow. No? I did come out the next day. So
that's how I dropped out the college, you know.
Yeah, how many days did you miss? Like how many times have you missed a day?
Me?
One.
Oh.
I never missed any.
Never missed none, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, that out of all of us, I think you're the most disciplined one for that. Because honestly, some days I woke up, I'm like, yo, I'm really leaving this house today. Like a good proper day in like January where we know it's winter. I'm like, man, outside cold now.
Be real. I know you can ask Al. I never missed a day, bro. When I start missing days, bro, is when winter really kick in. Cause dog, I live
the holes in them.
Yeah. First,
yeah. I used to see this man walk with ripped jeans. I'm just like, bro,
how you do this?
I have my long johns underneath my jeans.
That don't mean
my
shit.
ripped jeans, but like differently.
Long johns. Okay.
Yeah, no, bro, this is a part of my swag, bro. It's a part of my swag.
Be doing the most.
But nah, bro, like
true.
where I live, right? Where I live, like the bus didn't run there, right? So it was a 15-minute walk to the mall, right? Where I have to catch the bus. But because like it was snow, this is upstate New York, so it's a lot of fucking snow. So I have to wear my boots and I have to step fucking high. So now this 15-minute walk, it turned into a 40-minute walk to get to the bus stop. Now I have to wait there for
Then you
around
miss
like
it.
then I have to wait there for like 25 minutes to maybe like 40 minutes. Be a full on hour, right? For this bus to come. Because like, bro, you have to calculate everything and then I have to make it down there and I still have to cross like a fucking bridge. And then there's cars speeding there and there's bro, it's a lot. So, bro, it was one day and the snow was falling heavy and everything now. And the whole time I'm walking, right, I had a fucking exam, bro. And I know that by the time I make it down here, if the bus isn't here, I'm going to miss my exam unless I decide to walk to school. To walk to school, that's 45 minutes. It's fucking snow and everything. It's going to take me like a fucking hour and a half or some shit. But I say, if I rush through this, I can just make it to my fucking exam. And Timon, I decided to make the fucking trek. Boss, I was sweating because I was hot and I was freezing at the same time.
Yes,
and my sweat was freezing on my face, right? And the whole time I'm walking, I am cussing Tim and I am fucking angry. And I'm like, yo, me now go back to school. This is for me last day. I'm gonna trouble every single girl because I'm done with school, boss. I made up my mind that I dropped, like I was walking there and I dropped out to school while walking.
Like I shall be a mental breakdown.
Yo, you know what's funny, bro? After you made that decision, right? Man, this man still came to school. Yo, me up so I can go to MC. I'm like, bro.
I went to school. After I dropped out, I went to school to be a bad influence on everybody, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Manzi,
that joke's crazy.
Y'all come with me. I'm the captain of this boat now.
Word, bro. Try to sink everybody in this school.
Bro, these niggas see me walk past their classes where these niggas walk and start doing stupid shit with me. I'm like, bro.
Listen, man.
I remember when I used to have to catch the bus, but like the bus wasn't following the proper schedules. So I didn't want to stand up in one place because this particular place didn't have a bus stop or with a bus stop with like a shed or anything. So I'll just be standing up in the elements, right? So I'm saying, okay, I'll go walk to the next one. So while I'm walking, I'm looking back just to make sure I don't see a bus or anything. And just when I reach between the two bus stops, two bus pass me and stand up so I couldn't make it to the next one. And then they just leave. And I'm just like, bro, I know y'all see me looking back. I know y'all see me rushing. And none of y'all decide to like wait a couple seconds. The two bus just left. And I'm just like, bro, they don't care. They don't care.
If the winter was real rough, I'd have dropped out to school there too.
Bro, I remember my snowstorm story, bro. So, bro, the worst one I had was dealing with this nigga over here, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro, I go home, right? Yo, this is like one of the worst snowstorms I ever seen in my life. So I forgot. I don't know if I dropped you off there, but you found your way. This man went to the door. He said, yo, I gotta make a little move. I got a little, gotta go here. I was like, all right, bet. Yo, be safe, my G. So he get home somehow. He said, nah, I might stay over there. Man, I'm home. I'm like 10 minutes in. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill, do all this, man. This man called me, yo, boss. Like, no, please, no. Don't say what I'm thinking you about to say.
Man, I was about to delete your number and block him.
Bro, it's pitch white outside. You know, pitch dark. Forget pitch. It's pitch white outside.
It was real bright. The snow made it so bright outside, bro. It was beautiful.
No, that should be hurting my eyes.
Until you driving in it, bro. Yo, the snow was coming out crazy.
Nah, I'll really my nigga, bro. Like I had a bad move in the Tivan. And Tivan, like a bad move done. I know what it was. So like, so no, she didn't go to school with us, right? And she had this like auntie-man friend, and like in this auntie-man
the one that
dorm.
came over.
Yeah. That's I made him stay in my house, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like we were chilling at the auntie-man dorm.
Bro, why you call this man an auntie-man?
Cause I'm be auntie-man.
You can't
nah,
say
he
man
really
gay.
is, bro. I think that's what Jerron, you always said that way, right? You never said.
Yeah, that's just it, man. Auntie man, I ain't know this you, man, right? But no, you be an auntie man. Come guess you auntie man. So like, I ain't really want to be close to this nigga. Like he already left.
He tell you?
He left. No. But you can't tell love man.
Bro, I don't jump to any kind of conclusion unless you tell me. So unless you tell me what you are, your gender, your beliefs, it is what it is.
Okay, yeah.
Until I
he
know
wasn't,
otherwise.
Yes.
He wasn't, like, he had left, right? He had left, and it was me and little shorty, right? So me and little shorty, like, we did our little thing, right? So no, auntie man did come back, right? I know that auntie man come back, right? Like, she told me that she not leaving there. Like, she was my ride. I'm not talking with this auntie man.
Oh, you said somebody made
him
pissed or something.
I didn't know him at that point in time.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so this is your first time meeting him.
Yeah.
Or run into anybody like that since you're in the States.
Yes, and but he was one of them flamboyant ones. Like, bro, nigga,
okay.
he did drag. He was a drag model.
Doing too much, bro.
Yeah, he did too much, bro. So,
I can see how that's much since you're coming from like the islands. You just this is not your norm.
So I'm like, boss, we can't up in this house with this auntie man. That boy calling right number. We call out.
Boy, and, bro, he was calling crazy. He's like, man, I can't do this. I thought he was about to get shot or held up.
Bro, I was tired too, bro. I was tired because, like, bro, something they walk that thing now. And like next thing, my
take them on the pillows for hours. I know he not no strength to defend anybody.
Bro, it was snowstorm bad, bro. I seen the car while I was driving, bro. The car was off the road, bro, in the ditch. I was like, dang. I was like, you know how long you probably had to sit there for, and it's just snowing like that. That man about to get buried. like, I might not see him coming back. That's how bad it was outside, bro.
Nah, it was rough, bro. It was rough. Like, I couldn't stay there. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was definitely terrible. But yo, those days, bro, it was funny.
Bro, since I met this nigga Al, bro, like, Al been clutch, bro. Like, I remember after I quit my job, right, and I was broke, bro. Me and Al, like, we was kicking it, we was chilling, bro. Like, every night, man, Al, we bought some crispy chicken from McDonald's. Bro, no. This is when we broke. I'm saying when we broke, bro. Now when we had money, bro. Every night we bought like 2 crispy chickens and like a big Sprite. Like a large Sprite.
That come up to like $2?
How much was it, bro?
Something like that too.
Because America be giving us some large portions for like a little bit of money. I'm just like, what is food made of? The plastic?
I was about like $4 or $5 to be honest. 4 or 5.
I'm like, how people homeless? Because I know them beggars getting more than dollars like daily.
But this is funny though, because I had it, and then there was a point where I didn't have it, and he had it.
Then this nigga went broke. This nigga went broke, bro. So like, I had to like support me and my boy. Then I went broke. My boy had to support me and him, bro. Like, yo, man, I've been through a lot, bro.
Bro, and then me and him, it's to the point where we realized we kind of like the same person. So we start mooching off of other people. We started finding new people.
I was like, all right, we need new sources. Okay, we can't be doing this.
We let people into the group and they had to
what? Like, we doing
imagine that the man say, all right, guys, come over to my house. Make sure you bring food. That's what y'all were doing?
Found girls to pay.
Yo, we had girls to pay. We had Van to pay for shit, bro.
Oh my god,
bro. Then we had like my boy
Van. You hear them at top? Look, what?
Oh,
I saw y'all clone them and shoot you in the van. You not take that.
Yo,
Van, you have to come on here and defend yourself. Like, what are you doing?
Man, she ain't got nothing to say, man. She ain't got nothing to say, bro. Nah, but all she gonna say, all she can do is just confirm this story, bro.
You're right.
All she gonna do.
I've never met or talked to her, but she seemed like a really cool person. Like, from what I see, I feel like she have a decent vibe about her. I was like, she friend material.
She is, bro. She's really nice. She's really like strong.
Well, hold it down.
And she's really strong, bro. And she like, bro, it's like if she has something on her mind, she's going to say it. Like,
I rate that kind of people.
Like, bro, like she's outspoken. Like, she's
smart,
she's strong. Like, I love her, bro. I love her. She's just so like she's an entertaining young girl.
Like the other day when she was on when we used to use what do you call it, Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
And that's another story, another time.
Another time. I knew we were having this. I don't know what we were talking about. We were talking about some shit. And she really came in with her 2 cents, and I'm just like, yo, that's okay.
Yeah. Nah, she not shy.
She don't hold back. I was like, yeah, I rate it.
Definitely don't hold back, bro.
Why you don't bring her on here? Like, I never talked to her.
Because she's
we
busy.
wait. Busy. That, and we waiting for Courtney.
Oh,
here, Courtney. Anybody who listen to this right now, And y'all know Courtney, tell her go check her Facebook.
No, don't tell her. You have to take the podcast and just ball it up in your hand and drive with me she head. And tell she away, Panshi.
She keeping us back. She keeping us back. I have a bunch of other female guests on, but I need Courtney to be my
go
first
find him.
guest.
Go find that man.
I'm a bad
Don't
ticket.
come back
No.
without him.
I'm a bad ticket.
When you can't find him, go get him.
The scoop shop and church in a crocus bag.
What's the other guest I had on here? No, like who else I had?
So I have my boy Kiel, and there was Melvin, and then there was Keenan, and then there was Brian, and there was Lamdog, aka Khalil. Wait, you're supposed to say the name first and then the aka, right? It's man. Okay, yeah. So it's Khalil.
Yeah, no disrespect around here.
Khalil, aka Lamdog, he came on. And yeah, Al, you've been on here. First time you've been on here, you came on early. Okay,
my fault. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. You know.
Oh yeah, it was a touch and go.
Yeah, it was a touch and go.
Because I was like, I feel like it's not your first time here.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah. I'm like, he been here, but I don't have no real recollection of that.
I want to keep that vibe going. You know, I've been here, but you don't have recollection of it. I just want to be that person.
Just touch and go.
Touch and go.
Yeah, touch and go.
I can never call Brian by a fucking nickname.
Cool.
No. Not pick. Not pickles. Yeah, that's a funny ass story. I didn't even know if I have the rights to say it.
Bro, Brian is just the guy.
Brian is an interesting guy, dog. Because in first farm, right? I think what happened?
I think he and Bluffy.
It was Linne, Bluffy, Shama, and I think Desiree.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And that
me used to love Shamana.
And they were in
I like them to hear that name, the boy.
Yes, dog.
Oh, you done crushing hearts from off the stream, brother. You got to explain and come back.
And Ossie was just chilling at the door because that's what the girl's name was that he was interested in. Right? So I'm in my class and I'm saying, "Where Brian boy?" So I'm leaving to look for Brian. And I peek through the window, see Brian behind you, you know.
Hold on, pause. Yeah. Everyone never made how like a thing go on with Shama. Because I'm a swimmer, does see something between the ever and Ashina. I'm like, Pana for me, catty that it supposed to be no.
It was
touch and go.
It wasn't a thing, but like it was a vibe.
Yeah, she always used to show vibe, but then she's like punk out. I'm like,
she never showed me
like,
no
I could
vibe.
get her on the road, and we could
but
get to the destination. But when time for walk through the gate, she like, nah.
Yeah,
she never give me no vibe, boss. No matter what. I'm like, oh, I cause my block. The girl never even blow a kiss my direction, boss. Whole time they know, I'm like, yo, what I'm to you?
Yeah, that girl, let me know.
You didn't see me.
Bro, Jay, they realize they can't flirt with you, bro, because you're gonna keep flirting, bro. That's all you gonna keep flirting. They like,
bro,
it's a little too
I
intense.
remember I saw Shama at State College, and I seen her. I walk up to her like, "Oh, hey, Shama." This girl looked me in my face and ignored me, and I was like, "Bet." I said, "Bet," because now my intentions are to get to know her, bro. She made a mistake. That's all she did. But anyway,
it was like mugger dog, you know.
Just give me a reason to
meet all your friends and come good friend with all your friends and just come and just be around them with you there and just ignore you.
Bro, you just have to give me a reason. That's all. But anyways,
and the
petty king, bro. You petty.
Bro, I am.
Someone wheels the petty jitsu.
So anyways, back to the story, Brian. So I picture the way you see Brian back there like talking, telling jokes, and he juggling these 4 girls back there, right? And things going on. Not going into details, right? But then all I hear this girl say, "You tickling me." And then Ossie say, "What?" Right? And I don't know what happened, but somebody said something, pickle, right? And Ossie just run out the class. Brian, with the little pickle, a tickle the girl, right? And from that,
Ossie more big now.
Ossie more big.
When Ossie says something, everybody here Ossie says something.
So you check. So now he run out the place, say little pickle Larry, and all kind of something. And no, he didn't say Larry, it was Brian, because he didn't know about the Larry part yet. So it's Nickel Pickle Brian. So now when he's saying that outside, telling everybody, making an announcement, the girls and them now laughing. Brian rap right there for that day was done. He couldn't trouble no more girls for that day.
Check.
You check. So the only thing the man had to do is put on a sly smile, like, is that bothering me? Is that bothering me?
Like that's me, but I don't want it to be.
Yeah, it's not me, but you know.
This is why Brian have all this confidence now. No.
And I was
yeah,
just,
you've been through the worst
to the fire
thing of your life, bro. That fire. That's more than fire.
Bro, that was because in my head I was just like, bro, that could have been me.
This is grade school too.
Nah, this is secondary. We just enter.
It's still grade school.
Oh, so they still call it grade school. Okay.
Remember that man? Al, what?
It's grade school until grade 6, then middle school from 7 till 9,
8.
So then this is middle. That was middle school first time.
Middle school for us, yeah.
He called that in middle school that name.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. When I tell you we're a different breed,
fire for that.
bro, the thing is not if you didn't have like a strong sense of humor, like
you was done from that.
Yeah,
you'd have been done for that.
Not unless they can fight.
Yeah, you either could have you gotta fight or can take a joke. Yeah,
take the joke off, right? Yeah, that's the way of survival. And if you can't do either, natural selection take you out.
He couldn't fight for that one. It wasn't a dude.
He couldn't fight OC.
No, he
fight
OC.
Yeah, he could have fight her.
OC chat plenty bars.
He could have fight OC, but it was Brian. Brian is not a fighter
because he said something. It would be justified. Because OC just say whatever the hell you feel like.
Okay.
But he
wasn't that reputation going for him already.
He wasn't a fighter though, so he wouldn't have fight.
So he had to kind of smile that one off.
Yeah. At the time, but just wait until last summer, no?
Oh man. Another story.
Because when the man came back in second form, nobody was ready quick with the jokes no more. They were like, okay, can you handle this one, buddy?
Okay. Because that had to have been the peak of the joke, bro. Like, that's the peak.
I remember when Brian came by Buff, and I remember Brian used to flex now.
I have a picture in my phone where we just pull up to Adventist school and like jump the fence and we just chilling. And then man's like shirtless, like just flexing. And I'm like, literally, we climbing the balcony, climbing the roof, doing all kind of shit. Late at night, at Adventist school, nobody at all. It was a weekend.
For no reason.
Watch, man. I mean, hey, Leroy.
Bro, I don't know.
No, he wasn't there.
And we just up this farm, the food, chatting, just liming, just walking around the place. And then man shirtless, and I'm just like, bro, well, my partner and them so ripped, dog. And I have my shirt on. No, this is me. Place cold. I don't have no abs. Why am I taking off my shirt? I'm love man.
all that time, right? That's what Brian workout body. I was just.
And
this is my fighting
country body.
John's a coconut tree.
Bro, the coconut tree is the hardest tree to cut down.
For real?
Check.
Yes, yeah, it gets harder. No, it's not hollow.
It's not. It's like fibrous. It's fibrous.
Yes, it get harder when you're getting close to the center, to the pit.
Oh my gosh.
So
but I remember
like your blade will start to like hit it like a bat.
Yes, like a
after you'll start absorbing your slashes.
So you ain't doing all the work till you really get close to knocking it down, basically.
Bro, I remember a time me and John hopped this man fence now for no reason. We just had a cutlass in our hand. And we just like, let's cut this. And we hopped this man fence.
Landscape the man yard.
Yeah, for no reason. And start cutting his coconut tree, right? And where we are, nobody can see us. I've never told the story before.
Hold on. But you ever drank one of them coconuts, then yellow coconuts? I never drank one of them. I never drank one of them. Dog, why is it yellow? I got scared and I just never drank it.
Yeah, like spoiled dumbs. They just spoil.
Oh, yuck.
Bro, let me tell you story
Not
first. So we did cutting the thing now, and we did literally our hands in them atrophied. Like we literally blistering up our hands in them trying to cut this thing, and we taking turns. Man taking off his shirt, really sweating, and putting in the work. And then out of nowhere, we had to stop because like apparently the whole village knew we were cutting down this tree. Even the guy who wasn't even in the village heard about it and came to Newfield to see if two you man actually cut down the coconut tree. It was a wild story. But one time I went to the beach and they had this coconut, like it was just a piece of coconut that was broken, but it was just left in the open, right? And I didn't know. I just thought it was salt water in this piece of coconut thing. So I kick it and the water throw it on my feet. And let me tell you, that smelled like sewer water.
Oh, the sour water in the coconut on them.
Yes. And at first it's me, what smells so boy? So I'm just going around chilling with people now. I'm like, yo, what smells so? Like, y'all stink. And they're like, yeah, what smells so? So I'm smelling, I'm like, yo, that is gross. Ugh. Right?
Yeah, the whole time you walking with it.
Yeah. So then I go and sit down. And when I went to sit down, the smell hit me hard. I was like, wait, this is me? So now I'm smelling my arms, my hand, my crotch. And I go and smell my leg. And I was like, yo. So I dive in the water. And I'm in the water, wiping my foot, getting sand on my foot, scrubbing it. And this is me. Problem solved.
About blistery somewhere.
Yeah. I was like, I'm in salt water washing my skin with sand. I'm fresh now. I come out the water and it's like if I didn't even go in the water, the stench was still there and I wanted to cry because I just got to the beach. And I socialized with nobody really. I'm stink for the rest of the day.
If it's in the water, you can never be stink. It's only when they come out.
Bro.
Who gonna stay in the water for that long, Jay?
Right?
I would stay in the water.
No,
the whole day?
You can get pruned up and sunburn.
All that safe. My blood vessel and them would have started, like my blood would have started leak through my pores. But not come out the water.
First of all, they like drown from like, your body absorb too much water.
But then it's cool whenever they can come out.
These are never coming out just because of that smell.
Being at the beach when it's raining, I tell you, dog, that's a whole different vibe.
Oh, did y'all rain? Was it cold or was it warm because it's tropical?
It depends. Cold because it's warm outside, so we're definitely hotter. Like
we hotter than the
rain. So it's
okay.
Cold. Yeah, it's not as cold as rain here because rain here on some shit.
Yeah, the rain here very
rain
cold.
Here, that shit hit you in your back and your nipple get hard.
Different.
That shit different here.
You make a whole sound like you got hit with a combo move.
Bro, I never used to understand it because like we would be at the beach and it raining and people come out the water and go on the trees. And this is me. What are you running from? The water that you're in water. Like whenever it rains, I go into the water.
And they're like, "Oh, we have to go get out." I'm like,
I was like, why?
I think I was out in Jamaica, right? And it rained, right? The rain was it was warm. Yeah, so I was like, there was no need to go out. There was no need to get out the water.
Nah, in comparison, definitely rain here is a lot colder. So if from that standpoint, no, the rain home is warm.
I didn't even think about that because I haven't been in rain. I don't really be in rain.
That shit just cold all the time.
Well, that never, first off, Jaran, don't be using that excuse now.
Yeah, I was like, somebody catch that.
You know what's funny? That's funny because back then, I used to be playing in the rain, and when I run, the race people in the rain, I may ride my bicycle in the fetching hurricane. Like that time, asthma never affect me now, but I'm gonna come to the States, and then they're like, okay, time for me for actually,
Oh, so your asthma act up here more than it did. Oh,
I honestly, bro, I had like 1 or 2 asthma attacks ever in my life, and never again.
And where that usually happened? That happened at home.
That happened back home, but when I was younger, when I was a kid.
Okay.
Bro, it's actually kind of interesting how the human body is now. Because like when I first came over, I had to deal with like snow blindness. It's like when the sun shines on the snow and then it reflects all them harmful UV rays into your eye. So it's like you go walk out and look at the snow and it's blinding you. Like your eyes just not adjusting.
You honestly felt that?
That never happened to me. That never happened to me.
No. It's like a real thing. Like you go outside and you're like your eyes, you squint your eyes and adjust to the sun.
No. I know it's real, but it just never happened to me.
So you never go outside and squint your eyes and think, oh, my eyes just not adjusting to the sun yet when it's bare snow on the ground.
You must have caught it when it was sunny and then snow was still on the ground, looking kind of like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's full snow and the sun is shining like it's like a glisten on the snow.
Like the snow shouldn't even be here. The sun is looking like that. Mm-hmm. That type of sunny.
I've been outside midday in the winter wonderland, and no, in the light never bothered my eyes.
Okay,
for real?
That's interesting.
I honestly don't. I don't think my eyes are sensitive whatsoever.
Anyways, so yeah, so that was like a problem that was like bothering me. Like I had to go get like I didn't want to wear shades, but after I got glasses, so the person was telling me that the way how my eyes didn't stay, like they get dry in the winter. That's why my eyes can't like the muscles that help your eyes to focus and so they kind of seize up because of the weather. So if you go back to the tropical, like when the climate is hot, your eyesight will get better because it's saturated and more moist and stuff like that, and they'll work like proper focal lens, right?
Yeah,
so I was like,
like
so I'm just like, that's kind of cool, right? But then another thing I learned too is like for people who don't like enjoy nature, your eyesight will definitely get poor because like when you're outside in nature looking at things from close range and far range, your eye get accustomed. But like when you're always indoors and things are always close by, your brain and your body start changing
it loses
and adapt.
Its perception, right?
Yeah. Like so because it's focusing on everything clear, so you're just like, I don't need to practice to see long distance because everything I always see is close. So your brain changes your eye to only be nearsighted.
So then when you do look out, you know what I mean? It's harder to do it.
Yeah, it's hard to do. So I'm like, country life really made my eyesight really good because I'm always outside seeing things here and there and always about getting exposed to the sun and all kind of shit. So I'm just like, it's kind of cool to see how my body changed since I've been in Canada and like health-wise and so. Because yeah, it's different. It's different. Like I wasn't lactose intolerant until I came to Canada and started really eating the food over here. And I was just like, whoa, what is...
Oh, so that wasn't always a thing?
Yeah, it wasn't always a thing.
I wasn't lactose until I got over here.
So I'm like, it's either the food or it's something with the food or the climate or my body just...
That made you lactose intolerant?
Yeah, because I wasn't lactose intolerant until I started coming over here and started eating
I think I'm slowly getting lactose intolerant, bro.
I don't care how lactose I be. I'm still gonna eat my cheese.
Yeah, I'm still eating mac and cheese, bro.
It actually gets worse. I was on Twitter the other day and
for some people.
Even if he killed me. Even if he killed me.
Even if you wipe out your lineage. Safe.
Oh, what a sound out, huh? Let me get the sound. Keep talking, bro. Even if it kill me.
Until my kidney follow my ass from eating cheese.
You dressed too good. The boy say if worse come to worse.
He's still gonna do this, bro. That's crazy.
I don't like anything that much.
Back in blood.
I love dairy, bro. Like dairy is something I cannot.
Dairy is so magical, bro. I don't know how it got in the diet, bro.
I can't tell us I eat ice cream.
Come on, I cut red meat out my diet, right? But like
that's tough.
I can't give up dairy, bro.
Yeah, I'm not cutting chicken out my diet. That's the only meat I eat.
That's what I eat.
Yo, this nigga Al came to my house, right?
Oh,
and,
yo,
bro, come on, I made this nigga breakfast, right? First of all,
this fish, bro.
Bro, I made fish, right? I made some banana fritters. I did some potatoes. I did some potatoes, right?
Yeah, them things slap, bro.
Bro, like the potatoes, everything slapping about us, but like that man they complain because the potatoes too spicy for them. Like spicy.
Yeah, they
like,
did. They did.
Bitches. Bro, I realized woke up in the morning, right? And I hop in the kitchen. And I was cooking for these niggas, right? And I made a nice breakfast.
You was going in, I ain't going.
And then niggas complaining, this shit too spicy. I'm like, what are you, a bitch? And then I don't eat fish. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
Bro, out of all times, bro, I told him, bro, every trip. I was like, bro, I never ate fish. He's like, yeah. It's like somebody, they hear you, but then at the same time, they don't change. They don't hear you. They want to change.
I hear him,
look,
but like,
I don't
bro,
like white girls. Yeah. Bring me a Becky. You gonna try this today? No. See, I think your skin not like mine. No.
Nigga really didn't try the fish, bro.
I used to eat fish as like a toddler because my old lady used to like feed me fish. But the only part I used to like was fried fish, the tail, because it just tastes crunchy. I know why.
Bake the tail.
When I was when I was younger, I would love when they fry the tail, right? Like really dry, and then you know the end fin. But
That's it. Bite that up. I was like, yeah, this tastes nice. Yeah.
It was about good though.
Run through that like bacon.
Crispy shit.
What for that?
Fried fish tail. Like
the fin, the end, right? Like my bite up that one that they fry. Hey.
He says like a chip.
It really was, bro. That shit was good.
Yeah, it was good for no reason.
I think if I grew up somewhere else, maybe I would have liked fish.
Nah, maybe. I used to eat it, but not by choice because I didn't have choice. My mom was like, eat the food, we're not getting up from the table.
Yeah. One time they did.
Bro,
one time
I tried to play. I tried to play. I'm like, oh yeah, you want to play this game? I can stay here all night, bro.
Bro, that get real, bro. And then you get a whooping.
Yeah, my parents let me sit down there now with the cold ass food till 12 o'clock, right? I didn't say, oh, you think you're getting away? Eat it because you're getting blow. And now after they crying, oh, where's the food cold? Yeah. I tell if I left the food there.
You check too late.
After you left the food there all day, boss. Yo, they eat dinner now. They go eat dinner. And they left it there with breakfast. And you need to eat it out.
You know what's the kicker about it, bro? You think after the whooping, you don't gotta eat it no more?
Nah, bro. You're not with snotty and nose. Just started drip on it.
You're slapping over the food. Stop it.
I did that. Back when I was younger, I didn't eat chop up, right? I didn't eat chop up.
Because of the slimy okra?
No, what chop up be? Eggplant, okra,
pumpkin, peppers,
spinach. No, okra in it.
I think okra in there.
It can be.
Right? Me never like chop up with me liquor, right? And boss, maybe about 3 Sundays in a row, I sit down at the table until midnight and I get my blow. 3 Sundays in a row now, and they realize like, I'm gonna just let this little boy.
Yeah, he's not gonna eat it. Yeah, that's what it is.
Because they realize I was just gonna sit there all weekend.
That's how I was.
But cold chop up different the dog because that thing is also goo.
And the
goulash.
And the body to it.
It's the textures for me, bro. It's the textures. Because I don't like to feel all these weird things. I'm feeling the pumpkin skin. I'm like, what's this? Why is this here?
Boss, something in the Phyllis chop up just bun my throat, boss. Been in the way.
And the pepper.
Yeah. As someone that seasoning pepper does hot sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for no reason.
For no reason. It's a time what that is.
You know, all my life I thought it was the eggplant because they bun my throat. And
it might be like for me, eggplant. I'm slightly allergic, so it'd be doing up my tongue sometimes. But
eggplant spicy.
It could be.
I always thought it was because from the chop up, and I never eat eggplant.
I ain't never had it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right, when you come to Antigua, I'll set you up with some
dukana. The eggplant?
No, dukana, chop up, saltfish. You can get eggplant.
But I don't even eat the fish. See, Tim, you wasn't even listening, bro.
No, I'm not.
No, saltfish. Saltfish and not fish. Saltfish.
I hear what you're saying. But you have to hit it again from the islands, man. And that's some people that really hit up some good fish.
I gotta try that at the islands.
Okay.
Look, this might be the only exception.
Hey, me love when Phyllis does make seasoned fish. Steam fish, right?
That's all my name to remember for real now. When you say you know, the boy really dig in. He's like, shit, that one right there.
Are you trying hard to dig in for that one?
Steam fish. Yo, grab a steam fish and slap the boss. But she just stopped my cover. Realize she never does love me though.
Nah. I remember the only fungi and I never used to hate what that thing called.
Still don't like fungi to this day.
No, I love fungi. It's cassie. I never used to like cassie.
Me love cassie, no.
I love cassie and I hated chop up.
I hate chop up still, but
Cassie used to be my go-to.
Cassie used to wear, especially when I see my grandmother go and chop out the little cactus to get sudden clean out the pins.
I see. You
slice it up, and so I was like, that's so weird. I'm not eating this.
You never have some potato dumpling with some Cassie and some saltfish.
I eat Cassie and so I just never like it.
Yes.
I used to always hide it and throw it away and put it in that kind of thing. But there's only certain things I would eat from certain people.
Come on, me to put some Cassie.
That's why I'm picky, bro.
I would put some Cassie in the one bread. I put some canned beef over them.
I don't like canned beef.
Yeah, I don't like canned beef. That shit's salty as hell.
Yeah.
Like, this is a stroke in the can.
You see if. They never many don't like a struggle meal bus.
No, I've eaten it before.
You ever
I just
had
don't
fresh
like
one?
it.
Like not the one in the can, but like fresh corned beef.
Tim and them used to have fetching pastrami in the fridge now.
First off.
Pastrami, bologna, and fucking the fetching tuna slices. Look for you. You ever say bologna? Look for me. Me didn't even know nothing, dog.
Bologna is the round ones with the red strip around it, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Bro, those used to slap. I throw one of them in the frying pan and make that little bubble and stab it with my knife.
Yeah, the bubble in the middle and poke.
And I have them fall up.
But okay, so mind you, I didn't grow up on them things because my parents are vegetarian. So all extra like them, it wasn't a thing I was used to. Boy, I didn't know that red thing was supposed to peel off. Just stringy boy.
That man was scared when he saw that thing peel off.
Like, what? I mean, take it off. Why was it odd in the first place?
That's crazy.
Bro, one time.
Be like that though.
This one time, this strange thing happened when I was eating the noodles. I was eating spaghetti, and I don't know if I was talking or laughing, but while I was eating, I decided it's time to swallow the food. So while I'm swallowing the food, right, and I'm putting more food into my mouth, one of the spaghetti went down the throat while it was still on the fork. And I'm thinking, well, I'm done swallowing, so let me just continue, right? But I feel something dangling in my throat. I was like, yo, what the hell is that, right? So I start pulling out, I start pulling out the fork, right? And I feel it tickling my throat. So I quickly bite and sever the thing. But no, it's just not going down. The spaghetti, right?
No, but what was it like?
It was a spaghetti, a long piece of spaghetti.
Oh nah.
Yeah,
there's something in the back.
You pulled
the never wiggle in the back.
I didn't pull it. That's why I didn't pull it. I felt it coming up. I was like, yo, what's that, right? And I realized it's the piece that was still attached to the fork.
The spaghetti was crawling back up.
So it felt weird. So I shut my mouth to kind of like bite it to sever it. But no, it just feel like a long piece of string just in my throat, not moving. So now I'm going trying to get it to go down, but it's like when I do that, it's coming up. The one strand of spaghetti coming up, and I'm trying to clear my throat. So I was like, this is a weird ass feeling. I feel like I'm an alien is going down my throat, but like can't decide what he wants to do now. That
bro, you ever felt like one time, like I don't know why, like say like an ant or something, like a bug, like you always associate something moving with that shit and be down your throat or some shit like that. So you're like, yo, what the heck is it? Like you about to die.
I don't know why this man say ants and then say ants not supposed to go down your throat. First of all, right? If me take a fetching lolly, if me take the plastic off the lolly and me see some ants on there and me go,
you check.
After me blow, if the ants still put it, the ants are dinner too.
Bro, one time
I look for them again.
One time my grandmother said ants give protein, right? And I remember I outside going so right, putting ants in my mouth to see if they really give protein, right? Bro, I was because my grandmother was talking the word of God, right? So I'm trying to like figure out like, oh, because what she's saying, if you lick ants on the food, I'll kill you. Is who trying not to cover the food or put it up, right? So I'm outside literally with some fire ants, just like to see it. Like, I'm like, this is weird. I'm not doing that, right? But whenever it comes to like sweetie and so, bro, I would see one ant go into the wrapper and I know what's coming. So I blow and don't even take a second look. If it don't come off in the moment, that's it. Proteins and sweetie.
Worst case, I used to just run hot water for that. But definitely, I'm not making no fuss. You know them blue mint.
Yeah.
Them they just love forget and span them when you forgot them in your pocket and stuff. And sometimes I'm like, I count the ants and you're like, all right, you flick two, you're like, well, half an ants, that is safe.
Check, you can't get off everything.
You can't get off everything, so you just take off as much, but one thing for certain, you're eating that shit.
You're eating some ants.
You're not throwing that shit away.
Getting some protein.
Like ants never, and sugar ants never kill nobody.
Yeah, never kill nobody.
Yeah, no much time me see Bad Boy Pan Man versus Wild and fetching Survivor Man. The man they eat a whole things some kids ants if me feel like.
Check man, eat maggots and so. Bro, when I saw this man on Survivor Man use his knife, like he just found a log out of nowhere, just like, yep, there's definitely some bugs I can eat under it. And man pried over the biggest maggots me ever see. Juicy, and this is me. That's a whole meal, right? And this one just like put it in his mouth, pop it, and eat it. And it's like, how much money they have to pay you for you to eat bugs like this, dog? No fire, no heat, just bug. Raw, living bug. That's why I'm going to Japan, because I hear that man's really perfected the art of bug cooking or frying or whatever they do with it.
I saw like a scorpion inside like a lollipop thing, and I would eat it.
Oh, I seen that.
Okay, and actually maybe not. Like a scorpion kind of scary looking to me, boss.
Or the ant, or it'd be a cockroach and a lollipop.
I'm not into that either. I'm scared of roaches too, boss. Firstly, right? The roaches y'all have over here different from our roaches, right?
I know y'all got the bigger, beefy ones, right?
Bro, first of all, they fly like they're retarded, and they come to your face, and bro, for no reason, they just come to you. Sometimes they land on you. Yo, I don't know if they bite or they sting or do something, right? But they do something.
I think it's their legs.
Their
legs sharp.
I do not mess with roaches, bro.
Yeah, like, because it's like they fly off, and then them man just like, you like when you see them people who skydiving with the suits, and when they open up their hands, they just fly backwards. It's like when the cockroach them fly off, it's like if they just open up their wings and they just fly right in your face.
But it's like
I definitely testing you against it.
I will accept a woman with rats before roaches.
I would not accept none.
Nah.
Like what kind of country you talking about?
Nah.
Dog, if you have to, dog, no, I am actually afraid of roaches, bro. I am actually afraid of roaches.
I don't
know.
Okay, so you saying in a situation
I will take the fleas from the rats. No, it's not even hard.
Take fleas over rats?
I will take the fleas with the rats and
if
avoid
the rat
roaches.
Accidentally piss somewhere, that's you getting poisoned. I'm choosing a cockroach.
Bro, you choosing that thing in the corner that's choosing to run out, and it's probably big as your sofa.
Come on, you ever somewhere real rough, and they can like turn off, and you hear the cockroach, and they just start flipping and start going like that ignorant.
Or say if you think something on you, and then it just crawl on you. Oh, that's the worst.
That's how I learned certain places where I shouldn't be. No, when I hear cockroach or fly.
Oh, they made that little sound to it.
Oh, they friggin' boss. And then it make no sense now because I just slap up everything. I'm like, yo, if you can't see or you can't fly, stop fly.
But rats.
And them boys walk out
with the rats, bro.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that the rat don't have on cockroach. Cockroach actually produces a superfood. One of the richest forms of food out there, and it's in the form of milk. Cockroach produce a milk that is literally considered a superfood.
No way.
And they have farms in Japan that like literally milk cockroach. So I'm like, how?
They got cockroach milk out there?
Yes, I mean, if they squeeze in the titties of an almond, of course they can milk cockroach.
Bro, I keep seeing this ad on YouTube talking about almond juice. I was like, who's trying to change the game? Because it was almond milk, and then they had the ad where they were milking the almond, and now it's almond juice. Why we changing it from milk to juice?
Right now, I'm actually I have oat milk, but I still have regular milk.
Yeah, I'm on my almond milk right now, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I've
been drinking almond milk.
Nah, you use you
Nah, I
run
can't stay away from milk.
run
I
the
can't.
oat milk. Run the oat milk over the almond milk. Almond
For
milk
real?
kind of yeah. It's like I don't like
I don't
almond
like
milk, bro.
almond milk, bro. This John tastes nasty.
Nah, it's not, bro. It's real. If you put oat milk on like some Lucky Charms or some cereal, bro, like yeah, you shouldn't be eating the cereals in the first place. But like that shit slap, bro. Well, if you do that with almond milk, bro, it just mad thick and I don't like that, bro. I don't like
Nah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. They got a different taste, bro. It got a. I don't know. I mean, it don't taste like nothing. You know what? You know what I kind of decoded as when you taste it alone, it tastes weird. But when you put something with it, it don't taste as weird.
Nah, bro. Fuck almond milk, oat milk all the way. Or just get that red cap. You know the red cap. That's the one with the
Bro,
vitamin D.
bro, I love regular milk, bro. I love
Love it. I love it.
It's
That's
hard, but
anything?
I just noticed I'm getting lactose.
No.
I'm like, bro, this milk is doing something to me, bro. I just can't. I can't explain it.
You, me, dogs, cats, horses, guinea pigs, we're all mammals. All part of one
It is,
big,
yeah.
happy, milk-producing family. Other animals generally don't share the ability to feed their young with a substance secreted from their own bodies.
This
But
talking
there
about
are
almond
a
milk.
few exceptions, like the Pacific beetle
Yeah,
cockroach.
animals.
Yes, I said cockroach. Now, let me start by clarifying that I'm talking about a milk-producing insect, not a milk substitute made from insects, which does exist,
A
but is a
cockroach is a
whole
mammal?
other unrelated thing. And I should also note that this stuff is not exactly milk, at least not by the standards of the dairy industry, since the
Oh,
roaches don't have mammary glands. Plus, their babies don't nurse after birth the way mammalian babies do. So you can't just squeeze them to collect a tube of milk. And the Pacific beetle cockroach is the only known viviparous cockroach, which means that females give birth to live babies. They actually have a uterus of sorts called a brood sac, and it's while a female is incubating her babies in the sac that she produces a milk-like substance for her embryos to ingest. This quote, milk, is a complete source of nutrition for the young cockroaches. It's almost 46% protein, including all of the essential amino acids, and about 25%
Yeah.
carbs. And it's a whopping 6 to 22% fat, which includes omega-3s and other healthy fats. Plus, it's got vitamins and minerals. So basically, it's got a lot of everything, which is why it has 3 times as many calories per gram as buffalo milk. And some researchers say it's among the world's most nutritious substances. And that
I thought for milk a couple of cockroach.
What?
But still, bro.
you know what I just hear there? Just start eating pregnant cockroaches.
That's the way,
That's,
dog.
that's how I'm gonna build my muscle up.
That's the most nutritious protein you can eat. Pregnant cockroaches, bro.
Al, weight check.
Yeah.
Weight check. So it's at 201. It's at 201.
Bro, I am around 220.
192.8.
Okay.
Dang.
I'm in the wilderness. We don't have no scale.
Come, go grab some stones.
You
That's
said
it, bro.
192.8?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Bro, I stand all day. I
Yeah,
move shit.
You have a higher body percentage of fat than me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still don't understand Tim on weight then. Like if he have a like I just don't understand it. It don't make sense.
Yeah, I'm confused too. Cause I
It's
think
it's them extra heights that putting on his weight, man. He closer to the sun.
yeah, height do put on you. Like you wouldn't realize that you 200, but look at your height. Your height, dude, could put you at 2 easy.
Bro, I'm not that tall. I'm not that much taller than Timon, bro.
How tall are you, Tim?
I'm 5'9". Oh, lies.
Lies, bro.
Lies.
Yeah,
Lies.
you're
That's
probably
a big
5'11",
lie.
5'10". You gotta
I'm
be 5'11".
something. 6. No. Okay, just cool.
You see, because like Timon, 5'11", the shortest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even 6'2". Like I'm
I thought
right
you
below.
was 6'2", 6'1".
No, I'm right below 6'2". So technically I'm 6'1", but like
But you touching 6'2".
yeah.
Okay. But is Tim like more touching 6 foot, or is he 5'11"?
Okay, I don't think I'm 6 yet, but I'm close. So Jaron could be right. I could be 5'11".
So you touching 6
I
foot?
think you're 6, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I'm 6. I don't think I'm
You're
6.
6. I'm 5'11" because you're taller than me.
Well, I am 6.
What
But then
are
again,
you
the
doing?
last time I checked, I was like, yo, that was so long ago. I don't check my height because who the hell gonna say, well, Timon, you can't enter this ride because you're not tall
All
enough.
this niggas' government IDs are lies.
Wow, what happened?
All them have your height on there, but you don't know what his real height is.
Yeah, I don't know my real.
Speculating.
Yeah, I'm just like, I think it was when I was in second
180
farm, I was
centimeters.
5
That sounds
something.
about
I
right.
think I'm that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my New York license is 6'2" and my PA license is 6'1".
Be like that.
Imagine a police hold you up. What are you?
So you have to add them together.
You get my real height.
Get my real, some maths involved here.
Dang. So who gonna try it? Who gonna be the first one to try this cockroach milk, bro? I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh,
Bro,
it was that type of party.
If I go to Japan and them mans have it on a shelf,
you can't get it. You can't have it shipped.
You want an anti-man cat?
I had one.
Boss, this other cat just love this other cat. Boss, the man love man no fetch now.
Hey, you had your cat neutered?
Yeah.
Oh. Because I know cats be spraying up the place and so because they just don't care about your
First
furniture.
First of all, bad boy spray on my coat, right? And this is after I already dropped out of college.
After you don't get rid of these testicles?
No, that's before. That's before.
Oh.
But I never know they did this spray because no cat of mine in Antigua ever
You never
anything.
see the cat do sprays?
First of all, right? Okay, you know what? We never really had inside cats. They will come inside.
I always see my cats be spraying up the place. They're marking perfect dogs. Just to get other female cats around to know
that spray stinks.
I know my cat used to go outside and my cat used to get pum pum. So you never have to spray no way because you know if we go get the pum pum. Remember the crazy man does up the road who may have like a 12 cat in the fushy house now.
No, but they still leave sense too, just to let her know, like, yo, if I can't find you, just not ready.
But that boy had a link.
I never seen my boy spray. Never seen my boy spray, bro. But then this nigga.
I used to be outside like all day with my cats. Them following, literally, I'll follow them into the bush just to see what they're doing.
Yeah, how sad this my childhood was.
No, it wasn't. It honestly wasn't. I just was curious. Cause you ever wonder like how your cat spend its day. So like on Sundays, I'll be like, oh, what my cat do on Sundays? And I was free. So I'll sit down, watch the cat sleep, feed the cat, watch the cat go out the place, and I'll follow at the same distance because it would always see me following him.
But didn't care?
Yeah. He's just like, he'll stop and look back like, yo, why are you still following me? And then he'll take a detour into the bushes like if I'm not going to follow him. And I just follow the cat out the bushes. And I was like, okay, he just marking turf, pulling up in people's yard.
Look, this will get him.
Suppose the cat was setting me up, like they go into a cat meeting. Because I don't know if y'all remember this movie, Cats and Dogs, but that really
I remember that.
Because I'm just like, bro, my cats and them really out here meeting each other in secret. I used to really think that there was a beef going on with cats and dogs. It made sense to me for a second.
Nah,
cats do?
I had a cat, bro. Her name was Lucy, short for Lucifer. She was bad.
Makes sense.
Like she controlled the dogs. Like I don't know what that cat does to the dogs, but like if she would go to the dogs and just corrupt them. Because then the dogs just are chasing people and they just did whatever that cat told it to do, bro.
Oh, man.
I remember the day Lucy died. It was so sad. My brother was coming down the road, right? And he did drive fast. And so, Timo, for Tony and my grandma yard, right? How they had a dirt road and Kimari make up for his mind that when he come up the road and he turn in there, he did go drift and he did go drift go all the way into the back of the park. Boss, not boss.
Hey, your brother's a madman. Get him off the streets.
Boss Kimari do what Kimari feels like doing, right?
And there's a lamppost right there too.
Don't question Kimari.
All right.
Boss, I watched Kimari drift across there, right? And the boy drift the car over the cat. And I was like,
no way.
Boss, cat me dead no fuck.
Yeah.
Boss, one time, bro, like what yo, there was a hearse, right? It was a hearse. And the ton of people that drive slow behind the hearse. And Kimari say behind it, Kimari blow your hand a couple of times. Kimari say he can't turn around. And Kimari say, fuck this. And Kimari just pull out in the other lane and then start go forward. So while Kimari go forward, me see car come down the road. I'm like, Kimari, what you gonna do now? Kimari say, he now come off the road. everybody may have to come off the road so Kima can continue to drive straight.
That is so dangerous because, like, if I see some people take some chances now, they look down the stretch and see a car coming the other lane and say, I can overtake. And not realize they speeding up to the car that's speeding down to them.
Yo.
So whatever you see, that shit is getting shortened by like a lot.
One time I was going to overtake, right? I was going to overtake. And I see the car coming there, right? And I was like, yo, I can do this. And everyone, when I realized it was a bad idea, I forgot how to shift. So like, bro, I put my foot on the clutch and then I kind of panic. I come off, right?
Yeah,
so the engine brake. So now I can't pass the man because of my right next to me. And I can't come down. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Suppose the guy did just rail off into the guy next to, like, who you were trying to overtake. Would you stop?
Hell no. For what?
The man, he swerved out the way to avoid you, but hit the other guy. Like
that's their business now.
Okay. You're a menace to society.
Like, check what I got it.
Jack. Nah, man, but like, thanks for coming on the podcast, Al. And John, everyone, thanks for being here. Everyone, I know you were a little late. You were a little quiet from the start, but like, I'm assuming you had a lot. You had a lot going on today. That's why, you weren't on time.
He had to let the build up, happen. He came at a perfect time.
Yeah, I got to. I'm like, I can't just, if I was Jaron, I'd just cop in and start yapping. But I had to come and observe, see where the conversation going and kind of just slide in, put a tip in,
okay.
I think go.
And to all my listeners, again, thank you for giving me your time. And if you see Courtney, let's go punch you in the neck and tell her stop wasting your all time.
Check.
Okay?
And if you see Shema, tell Shema to love no more. She mother's cunt.
Your mother's cunt.
She miss him out.
And join this effing podcast because we don't show my boy Tim and all these niggas some love, bro.
Follow the Drink and Drown podcast.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Big Bumbleclot Easy signing out. You already know it's good.
Hey, money. Music may be coming soon. I don't care when.
All right, guys, and I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Darling, 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 please stop.